So we're in the pre-stream right now. It'll be like 3 minutes in this to make sure everything's good.
All right.
But we're live right now, right?
Yeah, now we are.
Okay.
I'll send the link here. Boom. What is that?
I like,
Alright, I'm gonna...
I like how you just copy and pasted my wiki thing.
Yeah. I did it for
wait.
everybody. I mean, but like we credit them. So.
Yeah.
He has beaten extremely difficult levels in the game, such as Artificial Ascent, Niflheim, Downbase, Blade of Justice.
You beat Niflheim, dude?
Do you not remember? Really?
I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, like, that was one of my best completions.
I'm kidding,
like,
I'm kidding.
That was amazing.
Alright, we'll give it a sec. Yeah, so it is 10 a.m. for you. This is, that's pretty early. Well, not
I'm
really.
okay.
Not that early.
No,
When'd you wake up?
Early. I'm alright, yeah.
When'd
you wake
woke
up?
just now, right?
Like, an hour ago.
You have a fairly normal schedule then, compared to us. Alright, we should be good. I'm just making sure. There was not a big announcement for this one, because it was kind of last minute.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, we were gonna do, some other people, but it took a while for one of them to respond, and I was like, I don't have time for that, so.
Of course someone says italic step.
That's never gonna go away.
I know, that's so old.
Dude, how are you, dude? What have you been doing?
It's an honor and privilege to be here, and I just want to say one thing real quick.
Oh! Oh, the bongos!
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
They still exist, baby.
Oh
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. What have you been doing, dude?
Oh, a lot of things.
new?
It's been so many years since I've
Dude, fill me in.
been really active.
How's life like over there?
It's been okay. Quite stressful with university.
You still dabble in astronomy or anything like that?
That's really just an hobby. I'm studying cybersecurity mostly.
Oh, word. I'm
And I'm
pretty sure you
actually-
told me that.
I'm actually in my third year. I'm graduating in a few months, actually.
Nice, good shit, man. What else is new? What have you been doing? How's New Zealand? Pretty
It's
good?
great. I've been living with my grandparents, but haven't really been experiencing it that much.
Dude, I've wanted to go to Australia because you used to live there. You know how bad I want to go there? Do you have any idea? It must be fucking hot over there right now too.
Oh my
Middle
god!
of July.
It's the southern hemisphere. It's winter over here right now.
Yeah. I was gonna say something about that because I forgot how the seasons work over there. But
It's
I'm sure
literally
when it's
just-
hot, it is fucking hot.
Yeah, it's literally in reverse. But yeah, especially in Queensland, it gets like 35 degrees, which is like
35 C?
100 yeah, which is like 105 Fahrenheit.
Jesus. Okay, it's freezing in Australia right now. That's probably a good thing because that whole continent is just a ball of fire anyway.
It's more
Dude.
like spring during winter here in Australia.
Dude, what is it like living there? Like, because I want to go there at some point, and I need like a tour guide. I need somebody to tell me what to do and where to go. Like, what should I do? If I was going to Sydney, like, what are like the top things I should do?
I don't really know because I haven't been to Sydney much, but if you go to like Gold Coast, go to like Dreamworld, Movie World, like there's all sorts of amazing theme parks.
Have you
there
been to the
that I
Opera
highly
House?
recommend. No, I haven't actually. I have seen
Really?
it from the Harbour Bridge. When I was traveling down to Melbourne, we decided to take a stop to Sydney, and it was hell because there was so much traffic.
Oh, also, how could I forget? Kugelblitz is here. The
Wait, what?
official
Oh my God.
verifier of Death Corridor.
Wait,
Oh my god, the Death Corridor guy?
Kugelblitz? What?
Yeah, dude, Bubble Blitz.
Holy fucking
No
shit.
way. That guy is.
I'll
never
give you. I'll
verifying
give
that
you a
photo.
quiz. One of these people verified Erebus.
Well, it's obviously blue.
Okay.
Like,
Dude,
the
I had a
Roblox
part in the
man.
remake, but it got removed.
The Robux man, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you remember
BoldStep,
that?
You had a part in, like, the Death Quarter remake that I'm
Oh
playing.
my god,
currently.
that was ages ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. You were like one of the first people I asked. I don't even remember why I asked you specifically, but I think it might have been like around the time you made your Deimos part. So I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
that would have been around that time, but I'm just don't
When
get
was that?
much to use the editor. Oh, this was like
I mean, yeah.
2018.
When I asked you, you literally told me like that you lose motivation easily, and I think you ended up dropping it within like a week, which is like.
Yeah,
fair
I'm
enough.
just not good at committing to creating. No.
Is
To
this
be
why?
fair, I am the same. but
Is this
yeah.
why you went a year without uploading?
No, not really.
No.
I reckon 2018 was not a good year for GD.
Dude, I
Because-
talked to Noble Boy about that, and he's like one of the only people that doesn't agree with that because like bloodlust and stuff. But I think
Oh,
like
yeah.
from a whole, like
Yeah.
it really was like kind of the dark era of the game.
There
I
were
think-
definitely highlights that year with Bloodlust, but in general, like it just
Yeah,
It just
that
wasn't
was
that good.
early. Like, I think early 2018 and all of 2017 was like golden era, and then the second half of 2018 and 2019 as well was. I mean, I wasn't even playing the game during that time, so. But from my like understanding, not much happened during that time.
Do you know
like,
what it
it's
could have
just-
been? What if it was the fact that Bloodlust raised our hopes so high and then like nothing happened that year that even came close to it? Well, I guess PPF, but like
Yeah.
maybe Bloodlust was just too hype.
I really do think it was a combination of things because
Mm-hmm.
this predates the GD Discord server, and RobTop was basically radio silent during this time.
Dude, yes. Dude, anyone nowadays takes that. You better not take that shit for granted. Because back
Oh,
when we
definitely.
were playing and we were really invested, that motherfucker was nowhere to be found.
He was dead.
Literally dead. Completely.
I was literally losing hope in the game's future. Like everybody was leaving, like or at least
Yeah.
everybody that I knew was leaving, and I was just
Wasn't
by that point
wasn't
that was one of my only drives for playing.
wasn't Woodkid also 2018?
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
Oh fuck no! Please no.
That was a
That
dumpster
something.
fire of a
That
lull,
was-
that's
that
for
was
sure, right
something,
there.
Yeah, definitely.
What else have you been doing? Any hobbies? What do you
Not
do?
much really. I've just been
Not much?
studying, and that's been taking up most of my time. But I have been playing GD quite a bit lately.
I can
Nice.
relate.
How much?
A lot. I've been. Like basically doubled my stars since 2.2.
Damn.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay, man. That's
I mean,
kinda
before
crazy.
the summer, I was like, I think there was like a year and a half that I was barely playing GD, but this summer I started playing GD again more because I have time now.
Dude, you know
What
what
it-
I also forgot? I also forgot they
What?
have a part in Deimos.
We both do.
Yeah. Might as well, we have the whole lineup on this episode, dude.
Yeah.
That
Did-
was such a weird level. I'm not even sure why I put so much effort into that part, but it's just there anyway.
I don't even know why End Level asked me to, because at that point I hadn't like made anything really. Maybe I made the like a part in the Hell Dignity, but I think that was afterwards. So like there was nothing, like there was no reason to ask me specifically, but he just randomly DM'd me one day and was like, "Hey, you want to make a part?" I was like, "Okay."
Which
yeah.
part did you have again?
You know, I forgot the dude's name, but it's the wave part.
Oh, was it
Um,
right before mine or?
I think yeah, it was the part right before yours. Yeah.
Oh, Eyeblade.
Oh yeah.
It was Eyeblade, right?
No, it was not Eyeblade. It was a different wave part.
I have to look this up.
I forget.
Yeah,
I
I'm
forget his
also
name.
looking it up. I forgot the creator's name, but like, it was.
I have no
Oh.
idea, dude.
It's
Someone in the
awesome
chat
that they
will tell
got
us.
together for a sequel though.
Wait, is it Envy
Yeah.
or what's? Oh, Eduardo. Yeah.
What? What'd you
Oh,
just
it's
say?
that part. Oh.
It's yeah. It's
Okay.
It's like I think 30-something% or something.
Oh, that
Yeah,
part.
when you said wave, I was thinking of the part that BoldStep decorated, which is Eyeblade.
No, no,
that wave
BoldSteps was
part.
like after mine. I don't know if it's like directly
Yeah.
after mine, but it was like, yeah.
Dude, that was a fucking bygone era. Just looking at the deco standard of the time,
It was
like
very different.
it's so different. The standards now are just so high for extremes,
My
and
like,
yeah.
I'm not tooting my own horn, but my part holds up quite well, honestly.
yeah,
think
honestly,
I think my part got ruined when Nepesta just spammed saw blades everywhere, and it made it look weird.
I didn't even know that
Um,
was your part.
Yeah.
The only person I
Because-
knew was
because-
like, mhm.
Yeah, my username is like I put my name in it, but the text is really hard to read and it's only there for like a second, so you can't actually tell that it's my part.
Oh no.
who made the part after BoldStep? Or no, not that one. The part after Metal. I have no idea.
I'd have to look that up, honestly.
Oh, I think it was End Level. I'm watching the video right now.
Yeah.
I'm just getting the new Deimos.
Dude,
No
how does it
face.
feel to be old?
Old.
Dude, we are so old. Did you know who
don't
I've thought
feel
about
as
getting
old
on
as I am.
before? I've thought about doing an episode of like you, Sunix, and Scullo or something.
Oh, Scholar would be a banger.
Dude,
But
he's
that's
I
such
love
a
that
niche
guy.
nowadays, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue with it. But I mean, I think if we do enough episodes, people might be interested in seeing more niche people.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, like, we got on people like Pause, which he's not really a niche person, but he's not the most popular person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
He's
that
one of
was
the
fun.
He's one of the longest people I've known, by the way. We first talked in like mid 2016.
I had a podcast episode with like Sizzy and Jack, and this was also before Sizzy made CBF, so I would say they were quite niche, and like that episode was surprisingly well received. Like I wasn't expecting anyone to be into it, but it got a lot more positive feedback than I was expecting. So I think niche people can definitely work.
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
I'm already
absolutely.
somewhat niche, given the fact that I haven't played that much in recent years.
It's
Right.
just you have to be interesting, you know. You have to
Yeah.
know have a past, and you have to have had done something for. BoldStep, you should tell everybody how we met, because that is a fucking hilarious story.
Oh, that was a good... I actually... I only
remember?
vaguely remember the stream itself, but I do remember your stream.
Well, I have no idea what compelled you to do that.
I have no idea either. Like, you were playing Twisted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just... and I just asked to join the call, right? And then...
Mhm.
I joined the call, I was like... Did
Dude.
I, like, ear rape with, like,
All right,
hello or
so
something
for
like
people
that?
who don't really understand what's happening, so what happened was I was streaming Twisted Tranquility in 2017, and then BoldStep and like I think like Scullo or something came to my chat, and were just talking to me, and then for some reason they just added me to the call, and that was it. Like
The rest
what?
is history.
I don't even think you quite understand how important that was, because if you not had done that, I probably wouldn't know like 80% of the people I know in the community, like straight up.
That's crazy.
Because you
I-
you introduced me to Scullo and Sunix and that whole friend group, and then those people knew people who I then met because of those people.
Yeah, I had so many stupid moments where it was like, looking back on it, it was the catalyst for me being so into the community or knowing people. Like, for example, the way I met Synactive was literally I was streaming Death Corridor, and he thought I was hacking, so he started like accusing me of something in the chat, and at first we actually hated each other because like he thought I was hacking and I thought he was just some like annoying kid that was accusing me and like on my case for no reason. And then somehow we ended up becoming like best friends after that. And through Synactive, like I've met so many people, and I don't think I would be where I am in the community without meeting Synactive. So like that small event led to so much, and there's so many cases of that where it's like if I wasn't like on that one day, or I didn't go to that Twitch stream that one day, I would maybe not even be playing GD right now.
It's crazy. Like the people that you don't think much of, like, would end up becoming catalysts for, meeting so many more people.
Yeah.
Like big people in the community. Like something similar actually happened to me. So in early 2016 or like late 2015, I can't exactly remember. I was friends with Squall at the time, which he was completely unknown, and we were doing this mega collab, which never came out. But one of the people in that collab was Ilro, and I was introduced to him, and we started calling a lot. And he said, like, "Hey, you want to see this layout Rustum and I have been working on?" And he let me try it, and it was a really, really early version of Erebus. Like, only the first part was decorated. Like, the rest was just a layout, and I thought, yeah, I'm never gonna beat this. And to be fair, this was before it was balanced. There were literally, 360 frame perfects in there.
Yeah, I'm guessing it was like a story of, and then I played it.
Yeah, and that was it for many months, and by the end of 2016, this was after C's creator contest, Erebus was kind of being slowly forgotten. It was completed for months, and not many people were talking about it. And I thought, hey, I played this level early on. I watched, Rustum used to build his streams.
Dude, he deleted his channel. Streams. I don't know why.
Aw, what?
Yeah, I don't know why. Not to interrupt you, but if you didn't know.
I didn't know that. That's sad. But he used to do these build streams on Twitch, and he was decorating Erebus. And I thought, I knew this level early on. I know Ilrel. I've watched these streams. Maybe I could pick it up. And so I basically, in December of 2016, I went to Rustum. She's like, "Hey, can I verify this?" And he was like, "Sure." I was like, "Okay." That was basically it.
I am curious, actually. How did you come up with the phrase radioactive hell?
I have no idea. I came up with that phrase pretty much on the spot.
It's such a.
It's always the insignificant things that gain significance.
I know. I didn't think much of it at all, and it's so cringy looking back. But then again, I was only 14, so.
I mean, dude, it's history. Yes, a lot of people have made fun of you for your reaction, but I mean, it's a part of your, career.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dude, do you remember what Skull and them used to make fun of me for constantly? Do you remember GG Sonics?
Oh my god,
dude.
That just like. Oh
you
my
remember
god,
that?
That's something I haven't thought of in ages. Yeah.
I'll explain it for people who aren't aware. So when Sonic's verified Sonic Wave, I was 14. This was November 2016, I think. And I made a video called GG Sonics. It's private now. Maybe I'll put it back up. But it was literally the music Riot used in his Bloodbath video, the epic music. And it was just text that was like, "Holy shit, Sonics, you are a god." And it was like that. And then at the very end, it was like, "I have no words but," and then it fades out to black, and then it just puts a huge GG on the screen. And Skolo made fun of me so much for that.
I vaguely remember something like that. I'd have to watch the video again to really joke.
He would be like, "I have nothing else to say but GG." I was like, "Fuck me."
Was this when he did Sonic Wave?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so fucking funny. Dude, I had it private for years. I'll send it, actually. It's literally one of those videos you would make when you're that young. You know?
Yeah.
It's... Oh my god.
Dude, I don't think I ever made...
I found it. Should I show it on the screen?
Oh, that'd be so dope.
GG Sonics.
Alright, I'm gonna show you guys GG Sonics. Because this is a video.
Okay.
Holy shit, I got made fun of so much for this. Hold on.
Was this like unironic or is it a joke video?
This is unironic, yeah. This is completely unironic.
Oh,
So
I'll show
you
my
can imagine the
video.
music.
I made a Death Corridor intro that was literally like modeled after Riot's Bloodbath intro, but it was a parody. I have to send that as well because it's so stupid, and I actually want to use it for the verification.
This is like a
It's
minute.
Just a complete shitpost.
Wow, it's over. Oh my
Senex,
god.
you are a god.
Holy shit.
35,000. I mean, like, this is just like when I was so invested in the game.
Mm.
That's the GD I miss. I talk about that too much on the podcast, to be honest, but it's true. And we'll get to that. We'll get to modern GD and how you feel about it in a minute, but
Sure.
yeah. JJ! So yeah.
No, it's still
Now
tight.
everyone's gonna make fun of me for
GG.
that all over
Oh
again.
my god, that font as well.
Yeah, it's I think it's another danger. Which, like, of course it is, dude.
Yeah. That
Oh, I didn't
font,
send
like,
it here. Oops.
That font defines the era.
Yeah. How do you feel about the new era of the game?
I think it's really exciting, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like the game has become somewhat mainstream. Like it was mainstream like early on in like 2014, 2015. But this is nothing compared to that era. And there's
Yeah.
just been so much happening, so many amazing levels, so many amazing creators,
How do you
so many
feel about
amazing players.
how do you feel about the oversaturation of extreme demons and like how there's like 1,000 of them now? Almost.
Yeah.
I always thought that was inevitable, honestly.
That's
Like-
crazy because like 2 years ago or something, I did a thing where I did a practice run on every extreme demon and rated gave it a rating on how I thought it was. And at that point that was like 450. And that was from the beginning of time. And now it's more than doubled in like barely
Yeah.
2 years. That's insane to me.
Like, yeah, as someone pointed out in the chat, yeah, like the community is still pretty niche, but it's just so much more, diverse than it's ever been.
I mean, I think the game has always been
Yeah.
massive. Like it was always like a
Yeah.
mainstream thing. Like even
Yeah,
I knew about it because it was like a trend in my school, but it was like GD Light, like. But I think the community now is becoming a bit more mainstream than it was after 2.2.
I
I think-
agree. Yeah,
Platformer mode is also contributing to that. No bias, not because I own or co-own TPL, but like even the people that are active in TPL and like the more notable people there, a lot of them are people who either like they didn't really play GD that much or they're just completely like new. So I feel like it's adding a different dimension to the community as well.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
like how I was introduced. Like it wasn't really a thing in my school because you weren't really allowed to have phones. But I used to watch PewDiePie a lot, and he made a video of it. I think it was like August 2014.
I don't remember. I remember the video, but
But yeah, that introduced me to the game. This was like 1.7 or something like that.
isn't it crazy that like you look at people that make videos of GD and it looks like it's only like main levels and that's it from the thumbnails. Like you have no idea. You have no idea what you're about to get into if you get into GD like in that way. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what kind of bothers me because the main levels are like this big play button in the main screen, and then you get like the creator button which was like smaller on the side, and then you just get all this on your screen. Like it's just so unassuming.
Dude, I think the thumbnails that people make, like the big YouTubers when they're playing it, make the game itself and extremes and creating levels in the community make it even all the more unassuming.
Yeah.
Because you have no idea, dude. Like imagine watching PewDiePie playing Stereo Madness, because people think impossible game because it's similar.
Yeah.
And then imagine after that watching a video on like Bloodlust.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, what? How did this happen, right? How did that get from that to that? Like, what is all this shit in between?
I remember in the Vancouver meetup, I went to Vancouver with my IRL friend who does not play GD, and again, like the extent of his knowledge is GD light. And in our Airbnb, I remember someone wanted to show him GD, so they started showing him like Nelv and like How by Sputniks, because his impression of GD was literally just the main levels, and then he was like blown away when he saw the things people could make in GD, and yeah, so I feel like a lot of people's perceptions of GD are very, you know, based on how the main levels look.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That's
agree with
exactly
that,
what I was thinking.
Like, you know, JD's gameplay, like what. Initially, it was just the impossible game with like the ship and that, but it's just so intricate, and there's a lot of knowledge that you really have to, you know, put in to understand what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
So, the decoration really carries a level's perception. You know, like Killbot, for example.
Yeah, man. What drew you to that? Is it just the whole theme being awesome? And it's just the whole level itself?
I can't remember what exactly happened at the time, but this was a while ago. Holy shit! This, what, 6 years ago?
It's a long time ago. It's hard to track.
No, it was 7 years ago. Holy shit. Yeah, I can't remember if Liver Fusion asked me or I went to him, but it just kind of happened.
That's awesome, man. I'm sure that's one of the best ones right there. That level still holds up.
And what's crazy is that I still think of Erebus more highly than Killbot.
Yeah, Killbot
I've
has like way more views.
I think
I know
Killbot
that's
would
like
be
2
better.
million views. That's crazy.
I think Killbot would be better if you opened the level, it actually downloaded a malware called Killbot, and it destroyed your PC.
You know what it might be?
I mean, maybe if that exploit was still around, which thank God it isn't.
Oh,
You know why I bet it has more
yeah.
views? It's probably the perception thing we were just talking about. I bet that's why it has so many more views. Because I feel like people would see Killbot if you've never played the game before, and somebody showed you Killbot and Erebus, they would probably think Killbot's impossible.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's this whole thing where like people who don't play GD think levels that are like fast paced and unsight readable are difficult. Like there are people who think Layak is like one of the hardest levels just because it looks flashy.
But I think
I like
BoldStep
how,
verified that.
hardly anyone remembers I verified that.
I forgot until you brought it up.
Like,
That's crazy, man.
Like this was before the level blew up or anything. Like no, Zero just asked me, "Hey, you want to verify my level?" It's like, sure. Beat it after a few hours, uploaded it, didn't think much of it, and it just blew up on YouTube.
It was because
was
of the
just like-
drop, right?
Yeah, and I was just like, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah, it's so crazy. Where is your video? I can't even find it.
So my chat. Oh yeah, with Killbot. Do you want to hear a funny story about that?
Yeah, dude, go for it. I love stories.
Okay, so last year I was at my second year of uni, and I obviously knew a few friends that I studied with. And one night, I get a Discord DM from my friend at university. Like they have no idea that I have this like GD thing. And then I see this DM that says, "Hey, are you the guy that verified Killbot?" I was just like, "How the fuck do you know that?" And then it turns out that there's someone else from uni that he's friends with. They were in a video call, and he saw my DM in that video call, and he recognized me.
Oh my god.
And he wanted
Yeah.
to confirm that I was real, and apparently he was freaking out when I confirmed that.
Did he think it was the hardest level ever?
I don't know honestly, but he did play GD a lot, and he recognized me at uni. Well, not
Dude,
uni,
that's-
but
that's
we were both,
crazy.
I've
we were both
technically
studying
been
at the same
recognized,
university.
but not like IRL. It was weird. It was like I'm in some Osu server and I don't even play Osu. Like a friend who plays Osu invited me there, and then some random person I don't even know from where got invited to that server too, and we were talking, and then like I checked their mutual servers and they had like my university Discord servers as mutual servers. And I was like, wait, why are you in these servers? And then they were like, oh wait, you're there too? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, wait, are you the guy verifying Death Quarter? I was like, yeah. And they were like really surprised, which is weird because this is, I guess, the first time I've been recognized by somebody who technically I might have seen IRL. It was really weird.
It's a
Technic-
small world, man.
Yeah, there's somebody else who also goes to my uni. Except I mean, we actually know each other. I don't know if you've heard of Blank B.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also like a, like he beats extremes and stuff, and he goes to my uni as well. So it's cool.
I'm not gonna say that uni, but he goes to.
Yeah.
I mean, something else further back, like the only other time I had someone almost recognize me was when I was in high school, and there was this kid in the library, and I saw that he was watching a showcase of Woodkid,
Oh my god.
and I didn't say that I was verifying it or anything, but I just said, hey, do you know that level? I was just like, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I was just like, yeah, me too.
Oh, actually, you know what's even crazier? Found has been like legit recognized IRL by a complete random, and it was the day before I met them in the meetup. They went to Canada's Wonderland, right? And Found was wearing this like Found My Ball jersey, and it was the same jersey he wore in a Nepesta video. And then some random kid in Wonderland went up to him and was like, wait, are you the guy in Nepesta's video? And then he showed him the video and he was like, yeah. And he recognized Found from the shirt he was wearing.
That's
was
crazy.
That
That
is
is actually
insane.
wild.
Yeah. And my rule is if you get recognized by a random person, you're officially famous. So Found is famous.
I can't say the same for myself. But to be fair, I don't show my face often. It'd probably
Yeah,
be a different story if I did.
I honestly want to keep my online and personal identities separate. Like,
Understandable.
I
yeah.
don't really
Yeah, I
want to
get
be
it.
recognized in public. But that's less
You're
of a
lucky.
problem nowadays since that was so many years ago, but still.
Yeah, I don't even think it would matter anymore.
Nah.
Like your face and stuff like that. Because, like, I think the friend group that we had heavily influenced my thought on that too. But it was also like a combination of this is going to be ammo for the friend group if they
Yeah.
see my face. Because you remember
remember
what
that.
happened with that one picture of you that got leaked in the friend group.
Yeah, I remember that.
They somebody photoshopped like a fucking car 98 on it or something.
Oh god.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember
That's
that.
what.
Like,
That's
it's
how I
not-
figured out what you looked like. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's not that I'm self-conscious about what I look like, I'm not at all, but I just want to keep my identity separate, that's all.
Yeah, I've started to be a little more lenient. There was a period of time at that time where I was like, I'm never showing my face. But now it's like, and who cares? I mean, in my situation, it's different for everybody,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I want to do a lot more stuff with my face, and I probably will.
I've technically never revealed my face, but I don't think it would be too hard to find, and I'm not concerned about it either. Like, I've posted it in private servers between friends and stuff before, and there's probably an instance of it somewhere. I've never, like, publicly revealed it, but if like, somebody does find it, I don't think I would care that much either. Like, I used to be more concerned when I was younger, but at this point, it's just like, whatever to me.
Yeah, I feel that. I wonder, it's because you guys go to universities. Another
Yeah.
thing that would be detrimental is if like your name got leaked. That's even worse.
Oh,
yeah, that's another big reason why I haven't done that, yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful. really,
Like,
you
if
got to
it
be
did,
careful online.
if it did happen today, I kind of resigned to that, but I just want to keep the identity separate. That's all. That's just my
Yeah,
thing.
if it did happen, it wouldn't really be an issue now,
Yeah.
because you know, we're from a bygone era.
Yeah.
Yep, that's just the effects of being old right there.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
God,
yeah,
God, we're so
that's-
old.
I mean, thank God we're not horrible people, because like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if our identities did get leaked and we were like doing bad shit, like that's bad.
Yeah.
Because all it takes is like, you know, I'm not even gonna say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All it takes is people with, you know, a surface level amount of researching skills to be like, oh, I just found this and this and not worth it.
I mean, we were with some edgy people in like 2017, 2016.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, remember Cold Dinner? That was funny in hindsight, but I don't like what caused it. You know what I mean?
I don't remember that.
It was a thing with Krazen, which is he's a whole other animal.
Oh, that's just like, that's something else entirely. Like,
I don't remember if you were in that friend group, but do you remember 9 Cancers, BoldStep?
no, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, that's its own thing. I'm not gonna get into it because it's like,
Yeah.
But you know,
Let's just say that the internet was a different place in 2016.
Definitely.
2017.
Okay, I remember the
market, yeah.
situation. You want me to explain it? You'll probably remember this. So remember when Gangplank Hell was being made?
yes.
Yeah.
So, I had a copy of the level, and I was in a call with Krazen and a couple of other people, and I was screen sharing the level, and you know what Krazen did? He took a screenshot of the ID off my screen share, and then leaked it, and then he blamed it on me. And then he told everybody that I did it. So then Penato was pissed at me, and then all these other people were pissed at me, like DMing me and being like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I was so mad at it, because I was fucking skipping dinner that night, just dealing with Krazen being a dickhead, like he always has been, right?
Yeah.
And then I just, on a whim, I said, "Now my dinner's fucking cold because of you," and that's where that comes from. And it's if it didn't come from Krazen being a dickhead, it would be funny. Like, I don't care anymore, but it's just the fact that it came from Krazen literally just trying to like just, you know, be destructive because he can.
My dinner's cold
Yeah.
because of you.
Yeah, and that's where that came from. And then when I said that, he told everybody I knew to DM me that, and he didn't explain why. And that just made me even more mad, because then I thought that everyone else knew and was in on it on his side. So then I was even more mad. But it's fine, because, you know, something happened to that dude in October of
Yeah.
2020, I
Well
think.
deserved. I mean, I've had my fair share of bad experiences with Krazen, but
Yeah, I have too.
Oh my god, he
But
did
yeah,
so many.
he would like even before the stuff he got exposed for, he was just generally not a very good person.
No, of
But yeah.
course not.
There
Dude,
was
it's
this one time.
yeah.
There was this one time where he tried to steal Twisted from me.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like, you
God.
know, when I
And
was
guess what? He
verified, but I was
still
also
got to
busy.
verify the sequel because
I
he's
know.
good at the game, and therefore people don't care about his wrongdoing.
Yeah, like I was verifying, but I was also busy with high school, so I didn't have all the time in the world. Unlike
You ever
him,
look back
which-
on that and think about just how BS it is that someone like that managed to be in the community for that long and still got verifications and still got projects and still had an ounce of respect by any reasonable person?
Yeah, I think people's standards are just different now too. Like,
I mean,
it
I
was
won't name any names, but that's still happening, honestly.
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of,
it is.
But I think back then there was like a lot more, or like a lot more tolerance for people like that were just like complete dickheads, and you know. But I don't know. Like, I do agree though that there are, like, at all times, people that are just not, like, I wouldn't want to interact with personally.
Yeah, Krazen's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Camo said in the chat, everybody has a Krazen story. Like,
Yeah.
if you're that old,
That's so true. Yeah.
you probably, yeah, you've probably been in his presence.
If you've talked to
almost said-
Krazen, you have a Krazen story.
I almost said president and got that story yesterday.
Yeah, might as well bring that up later. Just, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
But
now.
yeah, like, really think about who he was, and think about like when he did shit. All right, do you remember the Bryce thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
Bryce JW.
Oh
Yeah.
god, yeah.
Do you remember what he did?
Yeah.
Was it the eyebrow thing or was it something?
It's
else?
so all right. For people who are unaware who Bryce
It's
is,
worse than that.
he's a content creator in GD who I think he has Jacobson syndrome or something, and he's a whole other person. But he's nowhere near as bad as Crazen. But the context you need to know is that he was doing a stream because he streams a lot. This was 2018. Crazen went to the stream and said to Bryce, if you shave your entire head, I will donate $500. And then so Bryce did it because he is, mentally handicapped and susceptible to that kind of stuff. He did it. It might not have been his head. Maybe it was his eyebrows. I think it was his head or
Yeah.
whatever.
It was
And then
some-
Crazen just
yeah.
didn't do it. And he just made fun of him instead,
I was
calling him a
so
veggie and all
angry when
that stuff.
happened. Yeah.
I was angry at that, but I was even more angry at some of the people in the friend group who didn't cut him off over that. I'm not going to name the names, but they know exactly who they fucking are too, because they're still friends with him.
To this day?
Some of them are, yeah.
That's crazy.
I can tell you the names in the chat. People like this, those people, still fucking friends with him, even after all this bullshit.
Oh, okay.
There's always people. There are always going to be people who give him the benefit of the doubt because they are dumb as hell.
Like
It's crazy.
Even when he did
Even
that
when he
thing,
did that.
got exposed,
Even
and
when
then
he did
it,
that,
and then
he
he did it
somehow-
again.
Yes,
No, I had a funny screenshot that I sent.
I'm not going to give the names. They know
a
who
few
they
days
are.
ago.
No.
I was looking at like old screenshots, and then you remember when Bo like got caught for hacking BSC, and then whatever. I think people were like, accepting his apology or something, and Crazen got really pissed off at that. So he tweeted like, why are people just fine with letting Bo get away with hacking?
As if he didn't
You know,
hack in the
right?
past.
Yeah, it's so funny because he was like acting like we should be draconian to people that have hacked and it's like we should never forgive them or give them a platform when he had hacked Deception Dive and Titan Complex at that point, and it was like publicly
Yeah.
known. And
Yep.
also like nerfs a bunch of
And he
random-
nerfed a bunch of levels. He did that because he was trying to be virtuous. And he's
Yeah.
trying to be like, woe is me, guys. Because that is the sociopath that he was.
It's just so hypocritical that it was just funny to me.
He literally, his entire existence was fueled by that behavior.
Sorry, I'm losing track of the conversation. Who are you talking about?
We're still
Crazy.
talking about Crazen. How, like,
Oh, right,
every
yeah,
time
yeah.
somebody would say something on Twitter that was like, that was a little weird, or somebody was hacking and getting forgiven. You remember that shit he would always do where he would go on Twitter and he would try to act like the perfect person and just
do
like, the moral high ground and be
I
like,
didn't really use
we
Twitter, I
can't,
still don't use
yeah.
it, so.
He would try to make like speeches as if he's in any position to make them. He would be like, this is not somebody we should respect. Hackers, it's like, dude, you are a dick and you hacked so many levels. You nerfed so many like, shut up. But like people don't care. Like they would just respond and be like, I agree, man. It's like, fuck me, man. I mean, and the difference between, thank God he got outed. Thank fucking God, dude. But like that's the problem with those kind of people. Not to rant, but it's like
Yeah.
canceling people who don't care is impossible.
Yeah. To be fair, I feel like it shouldn't have even gotten to that point before people were like, okay, yeah, this guy is a problem, because I don't know.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, and Viper's showcased Wasseretta. I was so mad when that happened. I'm like, dude, why? Like, stop giving this motherfucker a platform. And I know
Admittedly-
why. It's because, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Admittedly, I'll give credit where it's due. He made some good gameplay.
Yeah, he did. And yeah, I mean, he was good at the game. But it's like, that's the shit that people use in the community to like excuse anyone's bad actions. Have you seen
exactly.
that? It's like, well, his gameplay's good. Well, he's good at the way he can verify my level. It's like,
Yeah, but that doesn't excuse everything else he did.
yeah,
He was
exactly.
Killing the DMs.
Like, I'm just like, you can't ignore the
Oh, he
fact
deleted
that
it?
He made
Okay,
some good gameplay.
Good on Viper for deleting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
I don't understand, dude. I just don't get that shit.
Hmm.
It's going to happen again. It's still happening. You have people like Guitar, who literally raped somebody, and he still has a platform. And granted, that's because they are very young people who
And the language barrier
are
as
just
well.
barrier,
very
yeah.
successful. Language barrier, and just the fact that his fans just don't care. You know, if they even hear about it, they're just going to be like, "Well, he would never do something like that," and move on. They don't care. Guitar's YouTube is the only thing he has left.
Mm.
Yeah.
And he knows that, and he knows that his fans do not have enough of a brain capacity or care in the world to even give a shit that he's a rapist. Anyway,
Also,
This was
slight
quite a tangent.
slight tangent, but when you mentioned
Mhm.
Gangplank Hell, I got reminded that I had a part in it, which I finished, and it was like one of the best things I ever made in GD, and I was like really proud of it. And I don't know why I just forgot to like give it to Metal Face for like a month, even though I finished it, and then I lost my data and my part was completely gone. And
is there a video?
there's, I think there's a video of like a work in progress version of it. I'd have to like go to my old account and look for it though. But I never like recorded the full thing.
I think the server was deleted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it was that too. I had so many
I don't know
levels
why
that
you did
that
that.
just got deleted. Like, I think if they were under a certain amount of objects or something, or didn't have enough downloads, they just got deleted. And
Oh yeah.
a lot of people I know used like unlisted uploads as a way to like save levels because they, they didn't want to save their data or like they were having issues with it. So it was like a good way to have like to store levels that you don't want to lose. And then they lost a ton of shit because of that purge that there was not even a warning for it. Like it just came out of nowhere.
Like, you can just make local backups, though. Like,
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I started doing.
That's basically what I started doing recently.
I've done that
but
for years.
I think that was
when
like the first time I lost anything from data loss, so I was like pretty lax about the way I was, doing stuff. So I lost a lot of stuff.
I have a history of data loss as well. Like, the first time it happened, like, I had a fair bit of stats from like 1.7 to 1.9, and then I lost everything. Like, everything. Like,
That
to the
sucks.
very end of 1.9.
Does
And
this
then-
include all your levels?
Yeah, everything. Like, my
Damn.
stats, my levels, everything. So I had
Okay.
to start again from scratch. Fortunately, that didn't lose my motivation, but yeah, it was
Here's
quite
here's
crushing.
a screenshot of like it looked a lot better after this because this was just a very early version of it, but this was what my part was looking like.
Dude, I gotta give a shout out to Metalface because I was a very garbage creator, and he still gave me a chance to, build something in one of his levels. Granted, it was because I was fucking complaining that I didn't get a part in anything, and I was low key just being annoying about it. And then Metal was like, "Just fucking come here, join this, shut up." But still, I appreciate him for that. However, Penito, you little shit, you deleted a huge chunk of glow in my finished part, so it looks way worse, but not like it would have improved it much better. I don't know if Owen fucked with your part in Deimos or
My
your...
part?
No, he didn't.
No,
It's-
BoldSteps.
Actually, he did fuck with it in one way. Somehow, all
What'd he
the
do?
objects went into one group, so it became way harder.
Yeah,
put
that's
a
just
subposition in
merging cheese
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, it
Yeah, I
used to be
don't- yeah.
so nicely organized with the groups. Like, I even made like one group just for start positions, and then it
Yeah.
all just got merged.
I see you have a part in Project Nep. I forgot that was... we talked to Nobleboy about that, and that is heavily alive right now.
Yeah, that is very much alive, and it's going well right now. That was fun making that part.
And Ethereal. Is
Yeah.
Ethereal the same person I'm thinking of? The one that I know?
I know an ethereal, and I saw them in the chat earlier.
Yeah,
and I
you're in
think
the chat.
it's the
Is it the
same
same one?
one.
I'm just
Is
gonna
it
say
the
I
ethereal?
don't know that much
Oh yeah,
about
yeah.
you know,
I
more
think
modern
that's
people.
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
ethereal. You were
So I
building a
can
part in
yeah.
deviation.
Hey,
right?
Ethereal.
Is this the ethereal that I've known for a long time, or is it a different one?
Or no,
Because
was it
there's
deviation or
I think there's
wither?
two. He'll tell me.
Oh,
So
also
Yeah.
I
wait,
checked
you're
our
the
DMs and realized I forgot to give you the layout. I'm so sorry. I
so wait,
I forgot to
Eth,
do that.
Eth, you're the same one. You're the same person that updated your only rated level that was like a 5-star to Golden Paracosm and got it unrated because of that. Is this the same person?
Wait, what about Golden Paracosm? What?
So the ethereal that I'm thinking of is somebody that I've known for like a handful of years, and they for a long time they had this random 5-star, and they just did not give two shits about it. So we thought it would be funny for them to update it to Golden Paracosm, and that did not make Star Grinders happy,
No.
and so it got unrated.
Oh, no.
I forgot what I think it was called Devastation. I don't know. I forgot what it was called. No, Elevation. That's what it was called.
I
Also,
was gonna
Yeah,
say
but-
someone said deviation.
yeah, people are asking about deviation. So just to give some context, technically it is dead right now because nothing is being worked on in it. I would like to have it finished. The problem was I got to a point where it was like I would scout for creators, ask as many people as I could find, and I couldn't find anyone who was willing to make a part. Maybe if I tried again now, it would be different. But it got to a point where it's like I couldn't find new creators, and then the people who were making parts lost motivation because they didn't want to make their parts unless they were like they felt like there was security in building it, like they wouldn't build it and then the collab would die. But because people had that mentality, it ended up causing the collab to die. So I half the level is done. The other half, I basically need to find new decorators. I tried for a bit, I couldn't, so I kind of gave up on it. But if somebody somehow could help, I would welcome that because I do want to get the level done. And Sohn asked about it like semi recently or something. I don't know.
Oh, you have a part in
So-
the storm? Cool.
What's storm?
I don't. If this is the storm that I'm thinking of, it was a layout that I made as like a potential sequel to Golden Paracosm, and somebody is trying to decorate it, like collab style.
Okay.
I forget who's hosting it. Let me see.
Oh, no.
Let me not like.
Did Golden Paracosm ever get rated?
No, I think it'd be funny
Aw.
now if it did, dude. Found actually had a funny idea like 2 years ago. He was like, "What if we just started like chanting for that to get rated, kind of like Bolingo?" And I was like, "I don't think anything would happen, but I will not stop anybody who tries." Yeah, it's being hosted by Arced.
I can't speak. I unironically think that it should still get a rate. Like I think it still at least deserves a rate.
I mean, I don't think anyone else agrees with that, but I appreciate it. I think it'd be funny if it got rated.
No, I really do think it's still rate worthy though.
I mean, I don't know about in 2.2. I mean, a lot of garbage gets rated, right?
Actually,
mean-
a lot of levels have actually been getting rated in like 2.2. Like I'm talking like old levels, like from 1.9, 2.0. Like they're all getting at least rates.
Didn't
So I
the
think that if they
longest?
can-
There was an auto level. I think it was yesterday. That got
Yeah.
rated, and the time in between it was literally like 3,400 days.
Yeah.
Like,
Like if that
10
can get
years?
rated, surely Golden Paracosm can too.
like holy shit. I mean, look, if a mod is watching this, I think it'd be totally funny if somebody DM'd DropTop and was like, "You should rate this. It would be funny." But I also think like, why would you do that? I stopped advocating to get that rated a long time ago because I realized like, all right, so I'm either going to sit here and just do this over and over, or I'm just going to make better levels. And so I did the latter.
Oh.
You know, I noticed people talking about, you know, in context of trying to get things rated. I remember when Denouement first came out, we wanted it rated and it didn't work out, but like for some reason I'm seeing like an influx of people talking about denouement again all of a sudden, just for no reason, both
Mhm.
on like Twitter and Discord and stuff. And I think Ren even made a tweet asking that or saying that it should get rated.
Yeah.
And
I'm not really sure
I
what
think it
you're.
would be really cool because there's still not really a level that's like that. And
Tell
conceptually, I
BoldStep what
think.
denouement is.
Oh, you don't know? Okay. Basically, it's a level Synactive made. It was just this dumb joke level because he made a wave part that was aligned on 60 FPS, right? This was
Yeah.
like around the time when me and him, I mean, he's the one that looked into that stuff first. But when we were first like understanding how frame perfect and stuff worked, and he made denouement as like an illustration of it. And then there's another game called OCO, right? It's like a mobile game. It's the servers are down now, but Synactive was really into it. And that game had a level called Denouement. Like it was just like a fan-made level, like a fan level. And that level was a meme in the
Oh,
OCO
it's
community.
this level. Okay,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
recognize this
because
now.
because the way that level worked was it started off with like multiple frame perfect timings, and then the rest of the level was just free. So all of the difficulty of denouement was the start. So
Yeah.
or he wanted to translate that into GD, so he used that like stupid 60 FPS wave part he made, and then he thought it would be funny if right after like literal challenge gameplay, the level just became like a 5-star generic level, and then he just made it into a level, and we thought it was the funniest shit ever. And then
Yeah,
like
this level's a banger.
our friend group started beating it, and then it actually like became a really like it became a bit viral, and a lot of people started playing it, uh and I think it was because of the clickbaity nature of the wave and how funny it was to transition from that into like generic 5-star gameplay. And eventually he got the first wave redecorated because part of it was like the first wave was like a layout and then it became like actual deco. So now it's like actually a proper level. It's just balanced in a really funny way. And I think I really want it to get rated. I don't know if it will, but it would be really awesome.
It would
if
be
did.
hilarious
It
if
would
it
be
did.
so funny if it got rated. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, denouement also spawned things like denoumentor, which is it's basically denouement, but I think the wave is even harder. And instead of being a big cube out of the transition, you're a mini cube, and so the timings are
Oh,
really
yeah,
weird.
I think Yufa made that. And then also a lot of challenges. Like I made Kinda Hard challenge, which was the denouement wave twice in a row and then a cube. And then Septa started making like Epilogue, which was the wave 3 times in a row, and eventually verified Septalogue, which was the denouement wave 7 times in a row, which is like
Oh my god.
crazy.
Oh
So
God.
yeah, that wave was like, and it was reused in some other like joke levels and stuff. It was a thing back then,
Yeah, but since RobTop always listens to these, can you rate denouement, please?
for real.
Wink, wink. Dude, BoldStep, you're not gonna believe this, but we were live when Tidal Wave got rated.
Really?
Yeah, we were doing end level,
Yeah.
and we were about to end, and then everyone was like, "Tidal Wave's rated. Tidal Wave's rated."
Oh, I thought you said you were alive when it got rated, and I was like,
I want that too, but hopefully
had a
something
heart
like that
attack during
happens
it.
again. Dude, if we would have think about the fact that if we would have aired yesterday, we would have been live like during Trump's attempted assassination.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine that?
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the same time yesterday.
because yeah, like it was like I think 20 or 30 minutes before right now, so it would literally have been like mid podcast.
Like people in the chat would have been like, "Dude, did you see the?" Somebody told me on stream because I was streaming on another channel.
Yeah.
And then when it happened, you know what this is kind of fucked up, but you know what my immediate thought was? Like a
What?
couple minutes after, I was like, because I was in a call with Finn, FNMO4, and I was like, could
Yeah.
you imagine if we were doing the episode today? And then that happened. And then we were joking, we were like, why does shit like that always happen when we're not live? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and now now one image is doing the rounds. It's kind of funny, but
Which one?
The one where he's, you know, the one with like his blood, no, his bodyguards trying to get him down. He has like blood on his face, and he's doing like this like cheer. For the
Oh yeah, he
American
has his
flag in
fist
the
up
back.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
You know what is really weird timing? Whenever I'm traveling somewhere by plane, something always happens. Like okay, last winter, 2.2 came out mid-flight. Like actually, I was doing an indirect flight, and it was like 16 hours, right? So halfway through, I landed and I checked my phone, and everyone is talking about like 2.2 is out. I was like, what? Wait, what the hell? And then, but I had to catch the flight, so I couldn't really do anything about it. And then I went back in the flight, and I'm just thinking like, holy crap, 2.2 is out. And then not the year before that, 2 years before that, or was it 3? I don't remember. But when Seri Never Clear got rated, it was also while I was on a plane. Like random, like the biggest events always happen like while I'm on a plane for some reason. I don't know why, but it's
You know
a
what?
weird trend.
Something similar happens whenever GD updates come out as well.
Hmm.
Like when 2.2 came out, I was literally just finished this exam, like this final exam. And while I was waiting for the bus, I saw like everyone starting to go like crazy. Like the beta branch got deleted, and then it just came out. Like everyone was freaking out. Just like, holy shit, why am I still out here? Like I had to get on a train, wait an hour before I could play the update.
Dude, I remember like niche stuff. I remember have you ever remembered where you were for like specific level rates? I remember where I was when At Marble got rated. I was on a, I was at a
Classic.
series of fruit stands on the side of the highway,
Yeah.
and
I don't
like
think I
we
can
were,
remember any.
and I was just checking my phone. This was like, I don't even think this was before Ultimate GD Bot would show you this. So you had
Yeah.
to. This is bygone era. You guys have it so good now. This is back then when you had to open the game and just scroll through the awarded tab, and just see if anything was new. And then I did that, and I saw At Marble, and I'm like, dude. I think I like DM'd Penito. I'm like, I said like GG Sonics or something, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
but like like you were saying with
Oh,
2.2, I was on a cruise ship.
Oh,
So I was
remember that.
so I was like, fuck. Worst
But,
FOMO of my
tried-
life, dude.
I think I
With
tried to
2 point-
update it on my phone and I couldn't. Like when I was in the airport.
With 2.1 though, I was at a wedding.
Dude, you want me to tell you the story for 2.1?
Yeah.
I hope my friend Michael listens to these because he was there for that. So, this was back then when we played on consoles. We were playing GTA 5 on the Xbox 360. That's how old
Yeah.
this is.
Yeah.
That's how long ago this was. We were doing a heist, so I was playing with a friend, and then we were playing with some real life friends who didn't really care about GD. And mid heist, 2.1 came out. And so my friend and I, Michael and I, we literally just stopped what we were doing. We just started AFKing in the game to like try to download it and play it. And all the other people that were doing the heist with us, they were like, dude, it can fucking wait. Like, what the fuck? We gotta do the heist. Dude, play it. And we were, because, we were young and we loved GD. We were like, we do not care. We do not care.
Well,
Yeah.
like just hear in the background like, come buckets. Like,
Yeah.
there's like finger dash.
Dude, that was so long ago. We were playing on Xbox 360. Now it's just PC Master Race for the most part.
But it doesn't end there with me. Like when 2.0 came out, when
Ooh.
2.0 came out, I was on a bus to school. So I was at school like the whole day while 2.0 was out. I was like, no, get me out of here.
Were you playing long enough ago to when you remember Sonic Wave being like literally the ultimate level?
Oh,
Like just
yeah.
the level?
Yeah.
This was like
it-
mid 2016, like the summer. Well, summer for us. It's like June.
Yeah.
And it just being the fucking ultimate level. Everyone wanted to play it. Everyone wanted to beat it. And like, Cycle was fresh off a hacking scandal. And
Yeah.
we can get into that because, dude, trust me, I've looked through his fucking videos. The Hell Zone.
Cycle.
Cyclic. I've looked through the Hell
Yeah.
Zone where people like point out cuts and timestamps of the cuts. I swear to God, either I'm stupid or they are completely invisible or they're not there. If he was hacking really damn well.
Yeah. Also,
I remember
that kind
this,
of. Sorry. I was gonna say that reminds me that because I was playing GD, and I stopped around either like, I think late 1.8 is when I stopped playing, and so I completely because my iPad broke, so I completely missed all of 1.9, and when I got back into the game and the community, it was early 2.0. So like that entire era of like really cool stuff that happened in 1.9, I completely missed it, even though I was like into the game before it. It's just like that was the period of time that I just didn't play the game specifically. So yeah. Wait, what were you saying?
yeah, like 1.9. I remember things like the mute troll, like Edsard's like screaming.
Yeah.
Like, that was classic.
The Ado thing.
Yeah.
I wish I was there for a lot of that because I started playing like very end of 1.9.
But with like Edsa, it wasn't just like Ado. Like he used to scream on his streams all the time.
Have
Like,
you
this
guys
is
even
one-
heard anything of him?
Well,
not really.
no. I mean, I think he was. He's been around. Oh, wait, actually, I don't know. Was it you who saw it? Like, he
Yeah,
was
so
in
I
the
can. I
GD
know you're going to
forums.
talk about. So I found this. I might as well just say it. It's too late now.
Oh my god, I found it.
So I don't know if Etzer knows this, but your activity on the GD forums is public, and he was last active. I checked this like almost a month ago. He was last active in on June 24th of this year. So
Yeah.
he does still exist, but I don't think he realized that people can see that on the GD forums. And like, dude,
Yeah.
I was able to check his activity, and he was like friending people. So that means
Yeah.
he was following people on the GD forums back. I don't think he got hacked because like why would I think he just doesn't realize that that's public. You know what I'm saying?
You should
Remember
look
when
at
the
the
GD
video.
forums
You should
was
look
like-
at the video in the chat. Like this was the stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna
like,
look
he
at it.
did.
Yeah,
I
yeah, it was
remember these
this.
Streams. I remember these streams.
I remember when the GD forums was like a main platform for the GD community, and now it's like kind of just a relic. But so much stuff happened on there, like even stuff related to like between like me and Noctifly with Death Corridor. Like we argued about it there. Like there was so much stupid crap on the forums. It was so funny. I kind of miss that format because it was like it was so scuffed, but in a really authentic way. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like it just gives me a good vibe. And
The
I remember
rigidity
those
of it.
days. Yeah, that was fun. And
Dude,
like the old demon list.
Yeah,
The
I tried to
old,
find it.
old
I couldn't
demon.
find it anymore. I think
I have
think
it
it's like
archived.
yeah, there's like archive links.
yeah,
of
I
it.
know. Yeah, I just couldn't find it. Like I think the actual link for it is not there anymore.
In fact, I visited it. In fact, I visited the archive like yesterday.
Oh, so it's still there.
I
was the
don't think
person who
it's-
made the
I don't think
post?
it's still there, but I do have the archive of it.
Was it Cobalt who made the post? The
It was
OG
Riot.
post for the. Okay.
It was Riot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing that long ago. That was when like Creeper Force was top 10. Holy shit! No one here, no one listening knows what that is.
I remember when Cataclysm was #1. Like.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember when Plasma Pulse 3 got added, and I'm like, what the hell is that level? Because I recognized like everything, and then it was just like this random level that had no attention to it. And then I was like, I just watched a video of it. Like that's like one of the earliest memories I have of the forum demon list, and I don't know why that specifically stuck with me, but I think it was because I already like knew about all the other levels, and then Plasma Pulse 3 was just like this random level that came out of nowhere. I was like, how have I never heard of this before?
You know what my first ever like list demon was? It was
Sparkling
Future
Ocean?
Demoness. No, it was
Oh,
Future
okay.
Demoness.
I saw that on your channel, on your YouTube earlier.
Yeah. At the time it was like number like 30 or something like that.
Jesus Christ! And that was nerfed too.
Yeah, that was a nerfed version. That's crazy.
Man, I mean, look, as much as we love the forms list and the old demon list, there was a lot of shit we got wrong. Like, remember how many levels got robbed of top 1? Because straight
Oh
fly.
my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I think
Bloodbath.
it's also like a hardware thing, where
Yeah,
certain levels, like I wouldn't even say it was incorrect for the time. Like at the time, it was probably harder because it was like most people were on 60, or people hadn't developed certain skill sets. So at the time, for most people, like Bloodbath was harder than Phobos and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I think Phobos got moved above Bloodbath afterwards, if I'm not mistaken, right? So there was a lot of things that switched, but I think the switches happened because of hardware upgrades and also
Yeah.
because certain skill sets were underdeveloped back then, and then they became like really mainstream later on. So
But
one
really,
space straight fly became really easy for people.
definitely the biggest offender though is AcropoliX. How is that still not rated?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, I've
That
heard
level
so
was
many
actually
rumors.
good.
I've heard so many rumors. Apparently, you want to know what the leading rumor is that I've heard? I think I heard it from C or something.
Yeah.
What?
From what I can remember, that was never rated because Rob Top just didn't like it.
What?
It was that combined with it was either that or it was like Rob Top didn't want Bloodbath to be dethroned yet, or just didn't want it to be dethroned by that. Which is like if the reason is that, that's really funny because like you could argue that like AcropoliX is wave spam while Bloodbath is ship spam. But like,
He rated some absolute dog shit in 2.0.
yeah, I don't know. His opinions are very interesting. Like sometimes he just wakes up and he's like, I just don't care, you know. I don't know. I don't know the mind of Rob Top.
I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like he's been more lenient, like especially like in recent weeks. Like he's been rating some like very old levels.
Dude, you know what I wish got a remake? Do you remember
What got a
Chicken
remake?
Techno?
Yeah, yeah, that's a
That
classic.
that needs a remake.
Yeah,
That needs like a faithful recreation.
that
Rob Top
level's a
had beef with
classic.
AcropoliX? What? What kind of beef? Is the beef that he didn't like it?
Oh my god, someone just jogged a memory in chat. Athanasia.
Yes,
Do
by
you
Virus.
remember that level?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a fucking level there. Virus was like Metal Face for a long time. They both just never got rated levels. Remember that? Metal, it's easy to
Athanasia
think of
is
Metal now as like a
so
really
underrated.
established creator. But like, dude,
Athanasia like has to be like one of the most underrated levels of all time.
yeah.
How I really want that to be rated.
Virus
Took
is
me
the
a
most
really long
robbed
time to
top
find out that
player.
Metal Face and B Basic were the same person.
Yeah, dude. Okay, now that you're really making me think about Virus. Remember when 2.1 came out and he made 1, 2, 3, 4, never got
Oh wait, no,
rated.
sorry. Bo was B Basic. I'm stupid.
Dude, Metal and Virus, it's the same thing. Metal would make a level, wouldn't get rated. Virus would make a level, it wouldn't get rated. Metal would make another level, that wouldn't get rated. It was just over and over and over and over and over and over, until eventually Virus got what's that level that finally got rated? Metal Face, it was like 3 at the same time. It was like generic, I think like Underground and something else. But and then like,
It's-
dude,
And
that was
Blood and
really
Secret
relieving. That must have been
Realms.
satisfying
Those
for him.
levels were
It's so
legendary.
funny especially with generic because like he thought it's like he thought they like made it on a whim, like didn't put that much effort into it. And it
Yeah,
ended
and
up
Metal
being, like,
made
one of
it
his
to
best
get
levels.
rated. Yeah.
And it ended up being like one of his best levels. I'm not even like, it's actually a great level.
Yeah. I know people
way,
who have very
I'm-
hot
I'm-
takes about him.
I'm confident that Sakupin Realm was legit. Even though
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of people still do think Medius hacked it, but like
I don't remember Cuban Realm.
Yeah, look it up. You'll see it. I'll put it on the
it
screen.
was
actually.
it was top one
Hold
at the
on,
time
I'm
it got
looking it up.
verified too. Like that's another top one that like I feel like should have gotten rated.
What the hell?
I can
don't remember this-
understand why I didn't Localizer beat it first. He was the first
Lou,
victim.
I don't remember this level at all.
You don't remember Sakupin Realm?
No, like the name does ring a bell, but I don't remember the level itself.
Is Sakupin Realm not in this video? I'm trying to find it in my old top 50 hardest, unrated video.
I definitely remember the name, but
Okay,
I just
it's
don't remember the
31.
level itself.
I'm just gonna put it on screen because I have my own footage of it.
Yeah.
This
Oh yeah,
is a
Deadly
level.
Corridor as well. Deadly Corridor.
Oh
Yeah, that one too.
that level is so good. I'm surprised that's not rated.
Dude, Requiem took a long time to get rated too, right?
Oh yeah.
Didn't Requiem take a fucking shit ton of time to get
That
rated?
took forever.
Yeah, this is Sukupen Realm for people who are unaware. And it's probably very easy to look at this now and be like, this sucks, but you gotta remember, 2018 was a different time. And some
Wasn't this
additional
made in, like,
context.
2016?
Is it older? It might be older. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, but
No, this
The
this looks like
reason-
it was made in like 2015.
yeah, it probably was. It came out in 2018. I know that, right?
Hmm.
Am I wrong? I think that's right.
I think either. Yeah, no, 2017. It came out 2017.
Okay, I'm just wrong. Sorry about that.
It was
Um,
late 2017 though.
But for people who are not aware of what happened with this level, it was being verified by somebody named Medius. If you're around, you know who that is. But
Yeah.
what happened was he verified it off recording. It's one of
it
those.
wasn't. It wasn't off recording. He was recording, but his
wasn't?
recording like screwed up. Like it got corrupted.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was basically just lack of verification video, essentially.
Mm.
And that's why it never got rated, because like the verification wasn't like really, you know what I'm saying? And so Medius was just like, well, fuck it, it's verified.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Sukupen Realm. I butchered that story very hard, but that's okay.
I
not
don't
the
remember
worst
this
thing I've ever
level
butchered.
at all, apart from the name.
Yeah, it wasn't really that well known about, really. Like, it really wasn't that popular.
Mm.
Now, some levels by Virus are really not popular. And he verified a top 1, right? Didn't he literally verify... It wasn't Athanasia top 1 when he verified it? Someone can correct me on
sure.
that. He verified a lot of shit, dude.
I remember when it was verified.
2?
but I don't remember.
2 top 1s? It was 2? Oh, yeah. He verified 2 top 1s, and they were both his levels, and they both didn't get rated. It was Angelic Blood and Athanasia.
Ah, Angelic Blood.
How fucking crazy is that? If he quit, I can totally understand why. Could you okay, seriously, could you imagine that now? Could you imagine that now? Somebody makes their own top 1 and does it twice, and it doesn't get rated each time.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
maybe
would
they
be-
just didn't think he was legit for some reason. Like, I don't know.
I think I heard like some suspicion towards Virus or something, but
The weird thing is, like,
Not-
he did everything on stream and stuff too, right? Like, he would stream it on Steam as well to, like, calls. I don't know. I don't know. Angelic Blood was, like, apparently top 1 at the time.
I remember when that came out, and people were just kind of like, yeah, that level exists.
Yeah, I mean, people like C gave it a shout out too on G News, right? And
Yeah, I
like,
remember
in
that.
hopes of it getting rated. Stormfly's most recent video talks about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it just never got rated.
Athanasia's a big one. I remember that one. I'll play it. Yeah,
Athanasius.
it was meant to be a remake of Athanatos, I believe.
Yeah, I remember.
And he
It
verified it
still holds up.
himself.
It still holds up reasonably well.
Dude, it's hard. It is.
Yeah.
It is difficult.
No, I mean, like, even, like, decoration-wise, it still holds up fairly well.
All right. This is Athanasia for people who don't know what it is. This is very old. Somebody can tell me what date it came out at.
Synactive's
believe
old
it's-
username is in the end screen for some reason, and I remember there was like a really stupid story about it, but I don't remember what the story was.
Okay, yeah, he literally gets a Steam message in this. Like, this is very clearly from stream. I mean, if you really want to figure out if it's hacked, just figure out how long that Steam message stays there for.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That's how they caught Cold. I
Cold.
think.
Yeah, I was about to mention GS
Cold?
Cold. When I first saw the Bloodbath completion, like this was before I even heard anyone mention that he was hacking. I saw the Steam notification. I was like, "What? Why is it doing that? That looks speed hacked." And then it turned out that he actually did speed hack it.
I think it's it's normally
I forgot
7
about
seconds.
Cold. I completely
Yeah.
forgot about Cold.
I mean, his entire legacy is just screaming at the Rupture, or not the Rupture, but Rupture.
Rupture.
Remember
Yeah.
when Takamacho accidentally speed hacked on stream?
How did he
Yes,
get?
yes.
How did he get in GS? By the way,
Hacking.
He was was he ever in GS?
Yeah, he
he
was.
was. Yeah, he was a GS.
Really?
But he
Yeah.
didn't even like beat anything like or do anything that notable other than the Rupture video. Like,
Well, I mean,
don't-
this was also back then when getting into GS was really not that hard either.
Wasn't
Like
that
you
another
could be a
Cold?
nobody and get in back then.
I guess if you have like the right friends or something, it might be.
I'm guessing it was that, or like because this was the Skype days.
Wasn't that another Cold that made the Rupture video?
The Rupture video is just a guy named GS Cold.
Yeah, or the cold craft.
If you're looking it up, there's one made by Water, but that's just a re-upload of
Yeah.
Cold's
Yeah.
video.
Oh my god, Water is just someone else entirely, yeah.
Yeah, that's that guy.
We're all pine cones.
I was
there was
just
a,
about to mention that.
There was a video I used to watch like every month or so. Like so, do you have any videos on YouTube that you sometimes just rewatch? Like routinely,
I
have
think
any
there
of those?
are, yeah.
like whatever, right? You know what one of them was for me back in 2016?
What?
It was Ramo's video he made on Tosh Deluxe. If anybody remembers that, I want to watch that again. I really wish I could watch that again. It's not going to be nearly the same as I remember it, but
I don't
that would be
remember.
cool to watch again.
I don't remember what video you're talking about, Tosh Deluxe.
It was like some exposing video on Tosh Deluxe, and it was
Oh.
edited in a very interesting way. It was made like it was like clip art edits, kind of like what Penato did.
Yeah.
It's similar to that. Also, hi Peanut Pickle.
Peanut Pickle, hello!
Yep.
You're the goat.
BoldStep, I just remembered something.
What?
Do you want to address that one comment you left on what level was it?
I
Do you
think
remember
I know
this
what you're talking
comment?
about. AcropoliX?
Was it AcropoliX? It was.
It was AcropoliX. Okay,
Anybody
that's a
here know
funny-
what that was?
Yeah.
Anybody here know what that said?
I'm still paying child support for that goose, by the way.
I'm gonna look this up. Sorry, Peanut Pickle. You reminded me of your comment on Artificial Ascent, and it reminded me of BoldStep's comment.
Wait, what did Peanut said in AA?
I think it was Artificial Ascent. It was he commented "I eat ass," and I think it got like botted. But I could understand why, like, if he deleted it, you don't want that to be your legacy. I get it. Yeah. So this is the top comment on AcropoliX.
Oh yeah!
Yeah. All right, let me read the chat. Was that right? Oh, is Sukoop in hell? Sorry, I don't know why I thought it was AA. Zimnior like-botted it, and I think a mod deleted it. That sucks. That sucks.
Okay, so the story of that comment I made in Acropolis isn't that deep. So this was in GS. It's so old. I don't think it matters anymore. But
No,
in
it doesn't.
GS, like Namtar said, "Hey, I'm just about to upload Acropolis. Trust to just verify it." I'm just like, "Oh sure," and I just like he literally just uploaded it like within seconds. I went straight to the level. I wanted to be first comment. I just thought, what do I put in? And that just came up in my mind. And I just posted it. And I fully expected it to just get left behind, like no one sees it. And then it became top comment.
I bet your reaction was like, well.
Well, I guess that's part of my legacy now.
Dude, they shouldn't have. Do you remember Team Hacks? Do you remember
Yeah.
that GD account?
Yeah.
Do you know what RobTop did?
What?
He fucking deleted that account's comments.
uh,
Do you know why that's such a big deal?
why?
Because that GD account was a culmination of a bunch of merged accounts.
Oh, I remember.
And so the comments, yeah, it was very, very ancient comments from tons of different ancient accounts from the Team Hacks account.
I
And
remember
whether
that.
he might have reverted this now, but at some point
No, he
he
never
deleted
did.
all of the comments off the team. Yeah, they're still gone. They're all deleted, which is super bad.
Yeah, I remember
That's
when
super
the
sad.
servers got like catastrophically hacked. And
Yeah.
Team Hacks like merged like I'm pretty sure it was like 60% of all green users to the Team Hacks account. And
Holy
so much
shit.
was lost.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're not perfect people either. You know, they were just you know,
No.
it's just GD people who found RobTop's MySQL website, but
But to be fair,
it's
like,
definitely more
Rob-
than that. But I'm kidding. But
Like to be fair, this was around the same time when you know, people asked, "Hey, why don't you have other people like helping you, like Absolute and even like Absolute?" I can't remember the story exactly, but I think Absolute asked Rob if he could, you know, he could help people once, and apparently like Rob said like no, and he was like quite arrogant about it as well. And Team Hacks wanted to make an example of him. That's the story I remember, but this was like, you know, it was like 7 years ago.
I think I have heard about Wabbit's failed core account. I'm pretty sure I have heard of that. Unless, are you just talking about core itself? Or are you just talking about another one? Because
No,
if you're
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
core itself, I'm just
I'm
reading
not talking
Peanut
about.
Pickle's
I'm talking
thing.
about. I'm talking about Team Hacks.
Yeah, I was just reading
Oh, I see,
I can't
I see,
fucking
sorry,
talk.
I
Peanut
see.
Pickle's comment
Sorry.
about core. Yeah, core was Wabbit and a couple other people. I think Serve did one of them too, right? Bloodbath, something like that. I don't know. That's a very long history. It's very long ago.
Another.
It was
fun
another
story
one?
Hold
I
on.
love the idea of that though. Imagine a modern core. Could you fucking like that's impossible now. The game's
wanna
too
hear-
the game's too
you-
evolved.
You want to hear another story about something like that? So
Yeah, let's hear it.
You know, remember in like 2017 when like Wuxi was at his peak?
Yep. I do remember
So
that.
for some reason, for some godforsaken reason, I have no idea why, but C 1997 genuinely thought that he was another queer project.
Oh,
Oh, dude,
And
I
he-
remember that.
And he made up like straight up fan fiction of like people that he thought was in that queer project, and he thought that I was in it.
Well, you were in the friend group with him, but not, you know.
Yeah, but
What's
I
the
mean,
most
we- I
recent
mean-
example of a core?
at the time we didn't really talk.
somebody
much,
in
but,
chat actually brought it up, although that was like more of just a shit post. But Dr. Joe and Cobra Blitz made a quote unquote core. I mean, it wasn't like, okay, basically Joe uploaded like all of the completions. It was just him rebeating levels under the name It's Jacob. And then like one of the completions was Novalis on mobile, which Cobra Blitz uploaded. And so like, and that was I think the only thing Cobra Blitz uploaded, but technically that was a core account because of that. And then it ended up getting banned, but I don't think it was banned because of that. I think it got banned because they made a new rule about no alts, because he made that account to like join Demonless Pros because he was like banned there, and then he wanted to like mess with the people there. So he just got enough list points on an alt to do that, and then they made a rule against it. It's so stupid.
Yeah. With a system like that, that shit is just inevitable. Yeah, Gerald Brown, that's another core. That was a creating core. That was a
Gerald
very
Brown?
interesting thing. Yeah, so there was a GD account called Gerald Brown, and it was literally a creating core. It was just a bunch of creators that just all made random levels on one account. I think they wanted to pass Vibrant or something. I don't know.
Wouldn't it be quite obvious that it was different people? Because obviously.
Oh yeah,
they
but like
have
that's
different
not really
styles, yeah.
bannable per se. It's just like a group project. Like I don't think I
there
don't
are
think
group
you know
accounts.
I don't think a group creating account is really
Team
against the
N2
rules,
is
right?
not gonna get banned.
I mean, imagine
Um,
it was though. Could you imagine if like Gerald Brown was like one creator point away from Vibrant, and Vibrant was like, because he knows everything, and what if he just figured out or knew that it was a core, and he's like, you're not getting any more rated levels, sorry.
Yeah.
Could you imagine something like that?
By the way, you know, Stormfly is technically, or was technically, a reverse core account. In the sense that there was a point in time where he had multiple, like, not alter egos, but like he had multiple alts that he was pretending was different people, but it was actually just all him, and he made this thing called Team Eon, and then each person had like their own style, their own YouTube channel where they beat their own things, and he made a collab with himself, but for a while he was like pretending that these were all like people he knew, and they were all like, which is, it's both like funny and also kind of impressive that he was able to do that.
You know,
Yeah.
I vaguely remember something like that.
Yeah, look up, like, I think Team Eon is that still like a thing you can look up? He had a few levels that he had uploaded, and he just like he kept it up for a while until I think one of the people in his server like figured it out that it like it
I
was
think he
him.
also said like he was a girl for a while as well.
Yeah, that was another thing.
But you know, that's all in
Stormfly is a girl. What are you
2016.
talking about? I'm kidding.
Like that's all in 2016 though. That was a while
I remember that
ago.
rumor. Do you remember the rumors about Combi being a girl?
Oh my god.
Do you remember that whole thing?
Yeah, I do.
I feel bad for saying it because I know Combi doesn't want that brought up. He wants that buried. I'm not going to say what, but if you know. Hi, Wooshi. What's up, man? Wooshi, I wish you could have made it to the episode.
Wooshi!
You know, it's weird.
The
One of the
goat.
first people I ever met in GD was Combine's cousin, who I didn't even know was his cousin until like years later. But we were just like talking, and then we made like our own collabs together and stuff.
Wooshi,
So it was
it's
like
not too
in-
late.
Early 2016. and
Yeah,
then
it's
at
not
some
too late.
point-
If you want to join anyway, be my guest. I'll make
Oh.
I'll fucking open Photoshop right now.
Just rename the text FNM to Wushi, but keep the FNM profile image.
Here, keep talking. I'll do it right now.
Alright.
You'll get a little behind the scenes of the podcast. See, we wanted to do this last time. So last time we had King Samalot on, and we wanted. Well, Vortrox was in the chat, and we were like, "Do you want to join?" And he just never answered because he was busy. But I will make the overlay right now if you're interested. So,
Alright.
but yeah, we were talking about we were talking about Combi and Krazen. That was a whoo. That shit. I'm not even gonna
Krazen?
get
I
into
remember that guy.
detail.
That was like a multi-part saga.
Holy shit.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Combi is a girl, but like,
And so is Stormfly.
is there anyone in the GD community right now that you think is a girl?
I mean, there are
Is that a
people who are
weird
like-
mean-
question?
I mean, at
I
the
mean,
end
there
of the
are
day, who gives
people-
a shit? Like,
Yeah.
Is that a weird
Oh,
question?
yeah. Is Girly Dash a girl? That's like one of the unanswered.
That is
mysteries.
the leading theory of 2016.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe.
remember this rumor that like Cutie Kitty was like Trixus?
Yes. I do.
Hmm.
I cannot believe you know about. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Triaxis is an individual as well.
Hmm.
I hate to say this. This is gonna sound bad, but I will not give any detail. But I found out what they're up to.
Wait, like IRL?
No, like on the internet. I found out what they're up to.
Oh. How
Cornhole for Kai Guy. Nice. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, fair enough.
Who is Beanable? That's a banger username.
Beanable is a shorts creator.
Oh, I see.
All right, let me add you. Oh yeah, but okay, Wushi, if you do join, you have to be on your PC. So, letting you know that. But sorry, I was just distracted for a sec because I was
Yeah.
making the banner.
Wasn't there like loads of questions that you had lined up?
No, not really. We're just talking about stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I do want to talk about Woodkid though, because like,
Oh god, that's a whole different story entirely.
so how did that happen? Because I don't really know myself.
Oh,
And if I did, I forgot.
Story, and I don't want to get into all of it. It was
Yeah, you don't
very
have to.
complicated.
Just say what you can.
So I was pretty much the one that asked because I really liked the level. Like in hindsight, though, it was a mess. But
Yeah,
that whole thing was terrible. Pretty much from the very beginning because the first problem was a language barrier. Like this was a French creating team.
Oh yeah,
And not all of them were fluent in
Jakers.
English.
Yeah.
Yeah, not all of them were like very good at English. And so that was the first problem. The second problem is that it was well over like 500,000 objects. And while I did use like the 4 gigabyte hack, this was when it wasn't very well known that such a thing existed.
4 gig patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like at the time, like not many people knew about it, but it did help. But it was a nightmare to like get stable.
Yeah.
And then
That was kind of fun. That was back then when like the levels were sentient.
yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore. Sorry, keep going though.
Well, you mean when levels just got really big, or what do you mean?
Yeah, when levels got so like dysfunctionally large that they just started having a mind of their own. Like they
Yeah.
would choose when it wanted to crash and when it wanted to. I don't even know why I'm nostalgic for that. I guess it's just like my brain, but it's just a funny thing. Sorry, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah,
though.
so the level hardly ever worked. The other thing was that they refused to optimize it.
Hmm.
The third thing is that they started losing motivation, which for a level this huge, fair enough, I guess. And then the gameplay pretty much had to be overhauled. And so I couldn't really balance it or anything because I had to wait for it to be overhauled, and in the end it didn't really happen. And then finally it came out that he was tracing the art. And that was basically the final straw for me.
Yeah, I mean, even if it got rated and came out, the person who made the song, he did not like the level at all because it was just like
not
straight.
at all.
Yeah, it was just
Like,
like straight up.
Like I knew this was a sinking ship and I wanted out, and I didn't like being part of it anyway. Like it's just not a story that I
Wait,
think of fondly.
Woodkid didn't like the level?
No, he did not like it at all.
Oh,
It's because it was just like blatant copy, I think. You know,
Yeah.
I guess
Wood
he
didn't
viewed
even
the
find out
artistic.
about
I think Twitter. I think somebody.
uh,
I think somebody made a showcase, put it on Twitter, and tagged him and was like, "What do you think about?" And he quoted it, and he was like, "What the fuck?" I don't remember what he said. I'm not gonna put words in his mouth. He said so. He didn't like it.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that,
He said credit would be nice.
Yeah.
But oh, Wushi's on. You ready?
Yeah. This basically
Alright.
this was something I don't think of fondly at all, like from start to finish.
All right. We're gonna have to go into like a little maintenance section
Yeah.
while we
Yeah.
while Wushi gets in here. Gotta
This
show
was
him
an-
video ninja.
This was an unmitigated mess.
This or Woodkid?
Woodkid.
All right.
Whooshy.
So Wushi, join this in the chat. We use that for audio, and then we're good. Nobody can hear Wushi yet, but trust me when I say he is here in spirit. You're just gonna have to wait.
Guys, look at the chat. Who do you think is a new gen in here?
Dude, How do you feel? How do you feel people in the chat saying who's BoldStep?
Who's bold?
I mean, that's completely understandable. Honestly, I haven't been that active in years.
All right, Wushi, just tell me when you're in this room. Oh, actually, Wushi, you did the podcast with me. You know, you remember this.
Yeah.
Do it and then turn it off. It's the only button that works. Yeah. Yeah, just tell me when you're in. Also, if any of you guys need to use the bathroom or anything, go for it. Pretty normal for a podcast to have like
I
a
might
little
as well. Hold
intermission.
on.
There you are. All right. God, I hope your mic isn't horrible. It'll be fine. All right. Let me add this fool. You guys ready to hear the man himself?
Yes.
All right. Probably can hear him now.
I mean, I could already hear him, so I don't know why I said yes.
Say something?
Oh, that icon reminds me, actually, that Wushi stole my cube icon. Yeah. I was
Wushi,
using
say
it
something.
first.
Stole.
I was using it first, so you copied me, and I'm not
Wait,
gonna
what the fuck?
I'm not gonna let that slide. Well, no, I'm joking. I don't think you actually copied me, but
I stole it. I stole it.
Oh, okay. I see what's happening.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
GMD.
There we go. All right. We're good. What's up, Wushi? I'm surprised you can make it, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that
Wushi, Blue, and I are here, Wushi, do you remember the Sonic's 808 stream?
Oh, is the echo bad? Wushi, go get some headphones, son. Echo. Let me see. I'll
Is
fix
mic
it.
working?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Wushi. He probably just doesn't have headphones.
Hmm.
Give this fool a second. Yeah, we changed the.
Yeah, I'll say that.
I had the
for a bit
idea a
later.
couple days ago to change the colors on each square, and I think that's a good change. If you guys like it, I hope you guys like that.
Was it not like that before?
No.
I think it looks really good. So, I mean, I'll
See if I
look
can
at
color match this better.
look at an older video. Oh, yeah, I think that looks a lot better compared to how it was.
Don't worry, Wushi's getting some headphones for people listening. That
I
color's
love
fine.
this. I love this like screen effect, by the way.
Which one?
Like just the animation in the background.
Do you know what that is?
What?
Okay. The background that is on all the corners is the planetarium, or the planetarium
Oh, is
from
this
Isaac.
the Isaac Planetarium?
Yeah,
Yes!
that's what it is. If anybody has ever wondered what that is, it's the planetarium from The Binding of Isaac. So if you've ever been in it, you probably would. If you've seen this before and you've played Isaac, you've probably seen that and went like, "Wait a second, that
That's
looks
so
like."
based.
Yeah, isn't it great? I love it.
I love it as well. That's so
It just
good.
works very well. I mean, we thought about putting levels in the background, or just like a solid thing, like nothing there. But we just never ended up doing that. So
I mean, this makes it look more dynamic, so that's great.
yeah, I like the color matching. Rubble Blitz is gray. I'm red.
Oh.
You're purple. And Finn is usually that nice shade of blue, but Wushi is here, but it still matches a little bit. Maybe I can make Wushi pink. Maybe people that are listening can suggest a color for Wushi's.
What about his old
Rectangle.
orange?
That would work. So I'll try pink. It would have to be like a. It would have to be like a very. It would have to be like a very specific. Maybe that. Maybe that's better. Maybe that works better.
I think that
Why-
looks pretty good.
Oh, I thought you were making it RGB.
All right, we're
Like-
good. Let me unmute on the thing.
Yes. Hello.
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 How's it going?
I'm going fine.
They will
You're
let you know if there's
going
echo
fine.
still. Yeah. Now all we have to do is
Better
talk about Robux and burp a bunch, and then it's 2017.
No. Dude, my 80X video with, I think you and Sonics were on the call.
Oh, that was
It was-
so funny.
Yeah. It was me, you, and Sonix.
Yeah, we're
and
trying to
BoldStep.
get Robux off. We're trying to get Robux off a tree.
Dude, I wish Sonix didn't mute because the rest of that it's lost. Because I don't remember what else happened. That was actually just like 2 a.m. on a school night brain rot. Just
I
like
vaguely-
all of our brains just connecting in one neuron. Like
I do vaguely remember the story though. Like, you know, Robux was obviously a meme for us at the time,
yeah.
but we
Yeah.
just started like creating this like story. We were like driving by, we saw some Robux on a tree.
Yeah, it was something like it was like,
yeah.
do you want to try to
Really not that
recreate
much
it?
was missed.
I forgot about that.
All right, let's try to recreate it from memory. Okay.
Oh no!
If you look at I remember part of the gag was just instead of saying mana orbs, we just said Robux.
Yeah. Okay, I remember it. So, I remember I was burping and then I was like, "I got, stop that." We're gonna and then I remember BoldStep just said, "Dude, stop here." You see
Oh
that
my
in the
god!
tree?"
Yes.
And then I said, "Yeah, I see that." And then, I forgot what it was. Yeah, you said there's a golden chest up there. And then I said, BoldStep, I'll give you 100 Robux if you. And then Sonic's deafened. And dude, it was so funny because when he deafened, you just heard him go. You just heard him like laugh a little bit. And then he beat it, and he said like, and he beat it, and I think we were all like, "How much Robux did you get?" And he was like, "No Robux because it's not rated." I think that's what he said.
Wait, we're
That's what it sounded like when I
wait.
when I
Robux is
you know.
not what?
It's not rated. That's what he said.
Oh no.
No
and then I said,
Robux
like-
because it's not rated.
Yeah, and then I was like up the tree, and I was just like, I got the Robux.
Somebody broke their leg. I remember that.
And you were like, dude,
No one
calm
knows
down,
what the
calm down.
fuck we're talking about right now.
And you were
I'm
like,
I'm
dude,
watching the video right now for it, and
you were like,
even
dude,
more
climb
confused.
down. And then I like fell from the tree. And I was like, ooh, I broke my ankle.
Yeah, what was that? That's what it was. That was the missing piece. I remember that now. Oh my god. Yeah, so people in the chat that are confused, go watch Sonix's 80X video, and you'll understand. I mean, you might understand. You'll understand the context a little bit, but basically we were
How-
just being dumb in a call
Why not?
at
Just,
like
why
1
not
a.m.
why not just show it on the podcast?
Why don't I just show it? I hope that... okay, is the 80X song copyrighted?
I think it's the remake of it.
I would have to be careful.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't. I like having monetized streams.
Okay, yeah, that's
You know,
fair.
Maybe
So-
skip ahead when he deafens.
Dude, yeah, I might do that. Dude, I had to stop talking about like drugs and shit. Like I already was gonna stop talking about it. That was just because Noise was there and we're older. But I remember in Graham's stream, in the Graham episode and Noise, they both got like limited ads because we kept talking about like cocaine and like weed. And it didn't help that Noise was like, Oh yeah, dude. I tried coke. I was in Berlin, and I'm like, dude, you live a life that I could only dream of. I love noise. I hope you're listening. I love you, buddy. But yeah, we
So,
had
guys,
to tone
I'm
that down.
curious. I mean, because I missed what, like the first 2.5 hours, 1.5 hours.
It's like an hour and a
Um,
half, something like that.
so have any of the questions from the community post been asked of Bold?
That's a great question. No, they have not. We can pull some up
Yeah, let's pull some up.
because we've got through the bulk of it. Now we can just talk about whatever and answer questions and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also
A lot of
checking
it
to
is
see if my
like-
8OX video is limited monetization. I'm checking that.
Yeah, a lot of it is like a lot of the questions are just Erebus and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
True. It's like the one thing.
All
you're
right,
known
so
for.
here we go. This
No,
is
I'm kidding.
3 questions, and it comes from It's Lux
I'm
1211
only
on
known for one
YouTube,
thing, too.
and it says, "My questions are, why did you choose the icons and colors you did? Was there any reason behind it, or was it just random?" That's question 1. Question 2 is, what's your favorite song used in a GD level? And question 3 is, what are your thoughts on Carries, the buffed remake of Erebus by Hybrid?
Okay, so with my icons, there wasn't like a very deep reason for them, but I remember looking at this icon kit like back in 1.9, and I saw the 900 star icon, and I vividly remember telling myself, this is the icon that I want for this game. And then I grinded for it, and I got it. And originally, my colors were white and blue. But, purple became one of my favorite colors, and I thought, okay, maybe I should try that. But at the time, I didn't have the primary purple, because you had to, like, I think you had to, like 2,000 levels or something like that.
God.
So, yeah, fuck that. So,
Yeah, so-
so at the time, I used, like, inverted colors, like purple and white, not white and purple. And eventually, I finally got to that purple in, like, I think this is, like, mid-2016. And those have been my icons ever since. I never changed them.
Do you remember the other questions?
So, my favorite song in the G level. I'm not actually sure. There are so many great songs that I like.
That's a hard question.
That's a very hard
Time
question.
Leaper.
That's a very, very hard question.
Shut up. Stop. Dude, I love that song.
Wait, what song are you
Remember when
talking
it was
about?
so used in like every level?
What song are you talking about?
Oh, Time Leaper.
Oh yeah, Time
Do you remember that one falling up?
Yeah. I remember like most of the overused songs. Like remember like Aether?
I think so.
Hold on, let me get it up.
Dude, you can't, dude, hum it. Come on.
It goes like da-da-da-da-da-da. It's very hard to learn. But the very beginning is like da-da-da-da-da-dun-dun, dun, or something like that. Let me see if I can find out Newgrounds.
The Calling in Verity by Serpunch is my favorite. Nice. So that's a good answer.
Oh, I found
Yeah,
it.
that's too hard of a question.
I found it.
For me, at
Too many
least.
songs.
It's
let's
this
see.
song right here.
Oh. Yeah, I remember that one now. Yeah. All right.
There's another one I really liked too from that period.
Dude, Hopball 1.
Oh,
Get him on
one.
here. So, yeah, do you still think you're the best player? Oh, yeah, easily. I could be the best player if I wanted to.
Wait, what is this?
Someone brought up Hopball, and I just thought it was funny.
Oh yeah, this is another song like I really.
Oh, yeah, the Lock-in
fond of.
song.
Yeah, The Edge.
I do remember I said meow. I remember that one.
Oh my god, that
yeah.
level was so good.
I said ball was
Yeah.
the level, right?
That level was,
Yeah, I said bar. That
Yeah.
level was so good.
yeah, that. I really liked. What was that guy's?
Which
Oh, he
guy?
went by Asriel, right? In
Yeah,
the
Asriel
GD
96.
community. Yeah, his levels were. I really liked his levels at the time.
Maven
His gameplay was great.
or Seaber's
Yeah.
mode, I guess. Yeah.
Whatever his new name is. He definitely quit the game.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
Sad.
I talked to him like a few weeks ago though.
Really?
Oh,
But
cool. What's he up
but
to?
he doesn't do anything related to GD. It was just like some server I'm in that he's in, and we said hi basically. But
Tell him we're his
Yeah.
biggest fans.
Tell him
I'll-
Wushi is in love with your levels.
Yeah.
okay, I'll do that right now actually.
Dude, he is so curious about the amount of Robux that they have. See, that was the original brain rot. I don't care what anybody
Yeah,
says. Like
yeah.
now it's like AI videos and like it's just sludge content. But the OG was like MLG memes and like that.
Yeah.
MLG
That's
means
true.
what a classic.
MLG
Yeah,
memes are
well-
different though. Like I feel like MLG memes, I feel like everything that made up that whole meme had a reason to exist there.
Yeah.
While sludge is just, literally just a glob of slop.
Remember when the Lenny face was everywhere?
Dude, bring that back. Bring it
Well,
back.
Which unironically bring it back like troll face.
Please bring it back.
like
If Rob Top
troll
is
face.
listening, he better send a Lenny in the GDS. Which he's not listening, but if he was.
Hey, Bold. Do you like
What?
apple juice?
Oh yeah, that was something somebody asked.
I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I
Yeah, you
don't
know what,
hate it
Wushi?
either.
You're asking the questions now. You're
You're
taking
the
over.
new host.
Yeah.
Like, apple juice, I don't like it, but I don't hate it either.
You don't like it?
I don't like it that much, but I don't hate it either.
Does
Well, I
Trusta like
tolerate
apple
it.
juice? Yes.
Yeah.
If you know the story. Is that even public? I hope I didn't just, whatever.
You actually
Nobody
had
knows.
multiple people asking if you like apple juice. There's like multiple comments here asking that.
Why? Is this like something Kiwis don't like?
I don't know. Like, dude.
I mean, how
Like,
does it feel to be a Kiwi? That's like amazing.
Well, you are frequent. I am frequently forgotten from the map.
Well, but you're a Kiwi,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Wushi ask all the questions now from the community post.
There's another one asking what your favorite ice cream flavor is.
I don't know.
Well, it's winter right now, so that's even more tough.
I don't really know. Like, maybe just like chocolate, but we do have a flavor.
Do you
that was,
like mint
made in
chocolate?
the- Oh, mint chocolate, definitely.
My man.
Actually, I think I do like mint chocolate, but maybe cookies and cream is my favorite.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
goat.
It's winter
But,
in Australia and like that part of that hemisphere of the world.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
one flavor that was like made here is like hokey pokey. Have
What
you
is
ever
that?
tried that?
Never heard of that.
If you never tried it, it's like God, I can't.
Well, never tried it because I
it-
never heard of it.
It's actually been a while since I've had any, but let me look it up.
What's it like?
It has like have you ever tried like honey toffee?
No. Dude, we're living under a rock over here.
Okay. So it's
So it's
basically
hokey
like these
pokey?
it's basically like these little bits of toffee in ice cream.
Oh, interesting. So it's kind of
So-
like how Rocky Road has like ice cream or chocolate chunks, but it's like toffee.
I got an image right here.
Dude, this is about to make me so hungry, and it's 8 p.m. I still have time to go to the store and get some.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool. That
That looks
okay.
good.
Yeah, it does look good.
Classic Kiwi fave.
Yeah, it's a Kiwi invention right there.
Dude, are there any Kiwi foods that we're missing out on?
A big thing in New Zealand is mince pies.
What is that? Like is Mince the GD player? Or is it
By
like,
the way, by the way, Azrael96, aka Siebers, aka Viceroy, aka a bunch of other names, just replied, and his response was, "Oh, I don't recognize those names." So
Wait, what
wait,
names
just
doesn't he
Wooshi or
recognize?
all of
Wait.
us?
all of you. Well, I didn't
Not even
mention
BoldStep?
I didn't mention Blue,
think-
but I mentioned BoldStep and Wooshi. Yeah. I guess you guys
BoldStep?
are
What the
irrelevant.
Yeah,
Dude,
I also
okay,
think
we're
him
too
and
old.
Bold and I started being more relevant like after he became inactive.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would.
I was a
make sense.
complete
Yeah.
nobody too. Like I don't know.
Because that was like
This
in
is-
2.0 when he said when he made those I said ba and all those levels.
Yeah, and made a part in. What was it? Was it
Something.
Valor?
Yes, yes, it was.
Yeah.
I do. That was like a fight or flight response. When you said that, I thought level that I
Wait.
don't love,
A part in what?
Valor. By
Oh.
Crazy Man 50.
Cosmic,
Oh.
and Cosmic
Valor,
Calamity.
yeah.
Cosmic Calamity as well.
Dude, there's a remake
Someone-
of that. It's called Mirrored Calamity, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard. I'll say
Is this
that.
guy trolling? Someone just said, "Isn't BoldStep the guy who made Silent Clubstep?"
I mean,
That is Salient. But
how do you like? How do you even? That's the two most.
actually,
like,
you know
random
what?
people
How do
to
we
mix up.
know that Salient made it? How do we know?
Wasn't there like a story that he was making a medium demon and then he lost data, so out of spite he made it an impossible level?
I don't know, but we've
'Cause
tried to.
I think because Stormfly talked to Salient and that was like his story about it.
Wait, isn't Stormfly that girl?
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Just like
Oh
combined.
god.
Combined, Girly Dash and Stormfly have a group chat somewhere. And we are not allowed in.
BoldStep made a part in Deimos. That's what he's most known for.
He lost 50%.
Yes! Shut
All
up.
right, so Kugel, the story is that Salient lost 50% of the level, so he rage buffed it, apparently.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Atomic, if
That
you've
makes sense.
heard of Erebus, Killbot, Glowy,
He
bunch
might
of
have heard
other
of
shit that
Glowy,
I've
because that's
Step
like
to hell.
Rob Buck.
Step
a bunch
to
of
hell.
other shit that I verified. Oh fuck, no.
Yeah, you verified a
stepped-
lot.
Yeah.
And I also beat a lot of
Killbot.
like top 10 demons at the time. That's basically what I'm known for.
Oh yeah, your Killbot reaction was also meme to shit.
I
I've
know.
beaten Killbot.
Yeah, I think all of your reactions were memed.
Yeah.
What was it's probably Erebus.
I don't really care anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, I think Erebus.
I mean, I think you got to just absorb that at some point,
Yeah.
you know. Just gotta be like, yeah, this happened, and you know.
Yeah.
I think my favorite reaction is Serv's bloodbath reaction.
That one is hilarious.
Yes!
Holy
It's
fuck!
good. Okay, so-
Holy fuck!
Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
I can't even do the scream. I'm not even gonna try. Should I try?
No, no.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm not. It's not happening.
I don't know how you even do that with your voice. It's like
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, it was like a time and place, and he just. It was a time and place for like his voice transitioning to being deep, and he just beat Bloodbath, and he just unleashed like. He unleashed the inner monkey inside of him for that, dude. He was out, dude. He was squealing. No, you know, actually, one of my favorite reactions of all time. Huh? Yeah.
I actually already have a SEO device.
Oh, no gen alert. No gen alert.
I mean, they cost like.
I
mean,
have
they
one
cost,
too.
Like, they cost like $30, so yeah.
I
Kugel, do
want
you
to
have
get
one?
one because I want to start playing on keyboard again. Because I'm
You wanna
still
get
better
one?
on keyboard than mouse. I don't like playing on mouse.
I like them. They're nice.
I recently bought a new keyboard because mine's been falling apart. But,
What kind?
Since I got a SEO device, I just decided to prioritize typing experience.
Dude,
I
people
found
have
it-
said. Go ahead.
So I found this like really good like wireless keyboard, and it's so cheap, but it's so high quality, and I'm so happy with it.
Dude, you know what's like a really truthful thing?
What?
When people tell you to invest in your room. Like that shit is like your room. That's your sanctuary, dude. Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta invest in that shit. Like so, not I hate to make it about me again, but speaking of that, it's like I soundproof some of the room in here,
Yeah.
and you know, like got a good bed, stuff like that. You know. I don't know about you guys, but my sanctuary is the shower, because that's just time to like just get soaked in like super hot water and just like it's time away from work and stuff like that. I mean, at least for me. I don't know if anyone else relates to that. I don't know what I expect. No, but like, who doesn't like showering, right? Yeah, dude, did you not even hear Bloodlust just came out? And you're taking a shower?
Did that really happen? Okay, I'm not even listening. Sorry.
Well, I mean, Wuxi beat Bloodlust like an hour after it came out, so,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Why can't... Your mic, like, died on Video Ninja. Oh, it's... Wait, is it back? Has anyone been able to hear Wuxi?
No, I've been able to hear him.
Like, nothing is happening on the Video Ninja. What did you do?
No. Oh no. Oh no!
I don't know what he did. Alright, well, anyway. Alright, well, that's very conflicting. Somebody said
Yeah.
nope, and then someone else said yes.
What? You guys hear him or not?
So it's showing up in... I'll fucking... Hold on. I will just fix this.
Oh
Okay,
my
that is
god.
odd.
Yeah.
Has he been talking this whole time and no one could hear him?
No, it was working until like a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. Maybe I'll refresh your mic. Maybe that'll fix it. Say something? I don't know what you did, but I can't hear shit now. I don't know what you did. I have no idea what you did. Oh, you just left the room. Sorry, guys. He is washed. As you know. You thought BoldStep was Wuxi? Well, I mean...
What? No, we're the same person, obviously.
We've been doing 2 hours. How do you feel? That's half of the longest episode we did.
Holy shit, you did one for 4 hours.
Yeah. Actually 2. It was Riot and Nobbleboy. And maybe we could beat that record. I don't want to go that long though.
Nah, not sure about
The longest
Wait, what?
one, I think
I'm
the
not
longest
talking
one.
right now.
The longest one was Nobbleboy. I'm pretty sure. I'm waiting for Wuxi to come back to the room so I can fix his audio, but. Well, you left the room entirely. You gotta rejoin it. There you
Oh
you
god,
are.
look at chat, we've just been exposed.
Alright, that fixed it. That fixed it.
We've just been exposed.
What happened? What happened?
Is there an
Yeah, I
echo?
mentioned it earlier, like, C1997, genuinely thought you were a
What the fuck?
Why is there an echo? Why is there an echo?
Dude, what the fuck is happening?
Why are you moving? Oh.
I don't know what's
Okay.
going on. I have no idea. Oh, now Wuxi is muted in the thing. Okay, look. So this is not me. Nobbleboy, do not kill me.
Okay, well, everything is falling apart. It's so over.
I don't know who to blame.
Oh, it says the echo's gone.
Well, yeah, it's because Wuxi muted. On the
God
thing.
damn it!
You will die with a rock if you don't unmute.
How do you?
Here, unmute on it. Unmute.
Is this any better?
This happened with This happened last time. Remember with you? Remember that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I put on like insane noise canceling.
It is better? Cool.
Alright.
All right. Well, anyway, we won't be
Well,
going for that
I
much
I think
longer.
I just
We're
had the
chilling
wrong mic
Yeah.
device.
now. I'll make sure it's good. And then we can also pull questions from Twitter. We could also, dude, you know what my dad gave me an idea for? My dad gave me the idea to phone somebody in for like a question.
Like
I've-
a radio talk show. Or
Yeah,
something?
my dad gave me that idea one time, and I was like, that's a good idea.
interesting. That is interesting.
Bold,
like I've heard of
uh,
it before, but
Victor, there's like 2 questions on Twitter.
yeah, there's not a lot, but there might be some
Two
juicy stuff.
questions?
Let's see. Oh, by the way, follow us on Twitter. If you even use it, I don't recommend using it, but if you do use it, might as well.
I don't
You know.
use Twitter and I don't plan to.
We have a question from Acheron. How does it feel to verify the best level in the RGB?
Well,
Man, I
that's,
wonder.
That's an opinion and a half.
It
I
is.
I
always-
don't
though.
know. I mean, I
Erebus
think it's
is-
the most fun.
Erebus is a bit of a black sheep in the RGB.
Was that?
Like when you look at, it's like especially when you look at the downloads, like Erebus is by far the least.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you are
Erebus
going
is
against
goated.
Sonic Wave and Yada.
Yeah, that's
Sonic
true.
Wave,
It's
like, how do
it's
you
always
even-
going to be. Yeah, it's always going to be. Yeah, Erebus was always going to have a hard time, but it's crazy how, you know, something like that happens where it's like red, green, and blue.
Yeah.
That wasn't really like at the time when Erebus was being made. Like people thought, you know, we've had red and blue extreme demons, but we never had a green extreme demon. And that was basically Rustin's thought process for making it, you know, green themed. And as
So,
soon as like,
yeah.
and when it was like first placed on the list, like someone, I was calling with someone, I don't remember who, but he said, "Hey, look at this, red, green, blue." I was just like, wow, and I didn't think much of it, and then it just casually came down in GD's history.
Fuck, what was I gonna ask? It was, oh yeah, so I've heard that Ilrel built the gameplay for Erebus so
Yeah.
fast. Is that true?
Yeah, he
Like it was
built
built
quick.
so quickly,
Like, it was
and it
built
was
in,
good
like,
gameplay because Ilrel just, you know, he is conscious when he builds. He's
it
very
was built in like 2 to 3 days flat.
Yeah, can we make a demon list that's just rushed levels? Can we make that? Can we call it like the out of time list or something? That's a dumb idea.
I mean, the original layout for Erebus, it was always meant to be, you know, just something he made, you know, just like a lot of his layouts, and then he just move on to the next. And apparently, in the Skype group, Rostam, you know, asked around, "Hey, can I decorate a layout?" And Ilra was just like, "Okay, I have one right here." It's like, "All right, starts decorating."
Radioactive hell.
He really walked
Shut
into the
up!
build. He really walked into the building, and Ilrel went through his file and was like, "Let's see what I have."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, that still
I'll
happens."
I'll take this right here.
Not on Skype though, dude. Doesn't it suck that Skype deleted all old messages before 2017?
Oh,
Oh,
so
yeah, that is
mad.
All
so
of them.
annoying.
All
I
of
was
them.
so mad. I was so mad when that happened.
There's so much shit. I
Oh,
know.
there goes all my childhood conversations.
I know. Like,
So much history was lost.
Skype is
Yeah.
how I got my death corridor verification. Because I just found chaotic Skype somehow, and I just started talking to him.
dude, I found a bunch of GS people's Skypes, and I would always just like message them about shit. It was like I found Viprin's. I never his was really hard to fucking. It was very hard to be able to message him, so I never got the chance to. Another one. Do you remember Chips?
Chips?
He had a part in photovoltaic. Do you remember that level?
Yeah, I do, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
shit.
there was a guy named Chips, and he was in GS. And I remember, like, dude, this was back then when I just wanted to be friends with people. That was my That's always been my strategy. Just befriend, anybody. Right? Because, like,
Yeah.
So I just wanted to be friends with as many people as I wanted to be. And Chips, yes, Canon Law knows what I'm talking about in the chat. Chips with 2 Z's, I think. Might have been 2 or 3. And I would just like DM him about shit. You know who I really annoyed when everyone moved to Discord? I used to annoy the fuck out of Sandstorm.
Oh no.
I would just DM him random shit. I remember one time, I was obsessed with frogs for some goddamn reason in 2016, and I would just DM random GD people pictures of the same frog, and then if they responded, I remember I sent Sandstorm it, and I said like, he didn't respond the first time, then I sent it again, and he was like, stop, and that was always when I was like, because like that's and then I said some stupid shit like, sorry, the frog is too dank. Everyone has a dank limit. I literally think that's what I said.
Oh my god.
That's like 2016. It's like 2016 lingo.
I'm gonna find it. I'll show you.
I think the first person
It's so
I ever
funny.
talked to on Skype
like
was Skitten, of all
2016.
people. I don't know why or how, but like that was I think that might have been the first GD person I ever interacted with in general. Okay, I guess GD messages were a thing, so maybe not, but
So like what? Like you guys can't see this, but like, how fucking funny is this? Oh yeah, I asked him for an interview. Sandstorm, huh? Can I interview you for a Series XD? Do you have a Discord? I said that on Discord. What the fuck? And then like an hour later, I was like, "You dead?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Rip. Real talk though. Can I do that?" And he said, "No." and then I said, it'll take 800 seconds XD. Can you ask Maxis 9 for me? :3.
Oh my god.
I would just DM him frogs, and then I sent this one, and he said stop, and then I said I'm sorry, they are too dank. I know the pain. Everyone has a dank limit.
Oh my god.
How fucking all right? I'll put it on the screen. I know,
if you're gonna share that, I'm gonna also share.
I'm getting secondhand cringe.
dude. Oh god, that is
Dude,
This is
for
what I would
some
do. I would just
some
DM
reason,
random people.
I used
Sorry,
to
go ahead.
overuse the word dope, and then whenever I used it, I put like an okay hand emoji. The worst thing ever. I think I did it like half ironically, but like I don't know why I was so fixated on it.
That's so funny.
Dude, I don't know. He
And,
didn't
like,
block me.
noises just in the
I don't
middle
know
of it.
why he didn't.
What's
Dude,
really cool though
yeah.
is that it all came full circle. Like you wanted to interview people back then, and now you're doing it. That's so
I
cool.
mean, now he would probably be like maybe because he doesn't really play GT.
Yeah.
But like, funny that you mentioned that. There have been some people that I'm not embarrassed to admit have declined. But it's mainly just because people don't know when they want to do it, or they're not sure, or like they don't think they would be good in that environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Some people were didn't want to do it. Smithy, who's the world #1 right now on the leaderboard, he didn't want to do it. Space UK didn't want to do it, but
Yeah.
that's fine. I won't. You can't like worry about that kind of stuff because maybe they want to do it in the future. Who knows? I mean, it's just a part of the nature of these things. But
See,
yeah, so I mean,
1997.
I've said it before. We tried to get C1997 on, but he just didn't want to do it. So
I still talk to him sometimes.
I mean, the
C
reason he
doesn't
said
want
he didn't
anything
want
to
to
do with the community, right?
No. So he said the reason he didn't want to do it is because he's so out of touch.
Yeah.
Okay.
He probably would do it, but I don't know.
I mean,
there's other people.
I don't
haven't
think it
asked.
had like I don't think you have to be in touch with GD. Like the
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
could just kind of be centered around whatever his interests are.
Yeah,
Even if
that's
it's-
what I
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
it to
Yeah.
be. I mean,
Like I'm
yeah.
I'm fairly out of touch, but
I mean,
Yeah, me
Wuxi,
too.
BoldStep,
So far.
you know. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the roster, the amount of people, the guest list, it only like keeps growing, and it gets hard to plan these things. And because of the nature of how we do this one, since it's live, sometimes we kind of ditch the idea of pre-recording one and then just streaming the VOD, even though there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And it's gonna get to a point where like I want to do that eventually, but the problem with that is that you don't have a live chat to interact with and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
if we did stream a VOD, there would be zero chat interaction, which is fine, you know, if we have to do that. But you know, so far we haven't had to do that. I guess we could do it if we missed a weekend or something. But anyway, we got way off track. I'm just answering chat and stuff now.
Oh my god. Speaking of chat, someone mentioned a bizarre phantasm. That's crazy.
Wait, where?
That level's so good.
Brendan Larkin would
MCAT
be good.
Beat that today.
Yeah, I have not asked EVW, and the reason is because he just went on a different podcast like 3 weeks ago. That's the only reason I haven't reached out to him and asked if he
Excuse
wanted to
me.
do it. We already, I did do Sunix. He was on like a month ago.
What resonates me about a bizarre phantasm is that when I picked up Erebus, that was my hardest demon.
Jesus. I mean, it's not, I mean, it is a
I mean, at the
difficulty spike, but
At the time, it was top 10 to be fair, but you know, Erebus was just
what
so
was
much
my
harder than
hardest?
everything else at the time. Yeah, aside from like,
Oh.
of course, you know, Yada and Sonic Wave.
dude, remember the hype when Yada was coming out? Remember it was so long ago to where showcases did not exist. You had to get your previews through montages by people like I think it was Eufolly Let's Play or something. No, Fozzie and Let's
mainly-
Play.
Yeah, it was
And,
through,
Yeah, Dollar C as well.
Oh,
Why is there
Dollar C is
somebody
classic
in
as well.
chat called Spider Orb Girl who said, "What do you think of spider orbs?" What?
Oh yeah, the nerf controversy. Jesus. That yeah. That still
Unnerved
happens,
Yada
but
was
it's
so
never
bad.
gonna be as hard as it was with Yada. People made a big fucking deal out of that.
But Unnerved Yada is so unfun to play.
Yeah, it's not.
So bad.
It's not
It's
fun.
also way above
Imagine
like,
how different
the skill.
the
of
list
time.
would have
So
looked
not fun.
if unnerved Yada got verified or unnerved Blade of Justice got verified by one of the first verifiers.
Unnerved BOJ probably would still be top one.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Unnerved
like
Yada,
the
yeah.
oldest version, probably.
I mean, the dual Kiki version I think would have been cool if I got verified.
I think the dual Kiki version is basically just what Edge of Destiny is, right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Remember that guy?
Yeah. Do you remember Chief Flurry?
Yes.
Yes. Man,
I do
these-
remember Chief Flurry.
these names.
Remember Kev Tom?
Yes.
Yes. Dude,
His new
Kev
name
Tom
is
was the guy I was
Cavelia.
tracing Erebus with. Remember that?
That's when people thought you were a hacker.
Kev Tom. Yeah, I thought it was like either me or Kev Tom was going to be the first victor of Erebus after you verified it, Bold.
Yeah.
Were you the first?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it actually. Yeah.
Boulder,
Oh,
are you the
BH
first
Fusion,
victor of
yeah.
anything crazy? I can't
I
remember.
was-
It's just been
Kill
so
what?
long.
I haven't been the first victor, but I have been one of the first for a couple of levels. So, but the first
Such
one
as?
was Infernal Abyss.
Oh, okay.
Oh
that-
my gosh.
That's
that
a
was
very
like-
hated level.
Yeah, but at the time it was like I think it was top 2 actually. And
Dang.
I was like the second
see if I can
person to
find-
beat it. You know, like last CFB was the first person. I was the second. And this was like a week after 2.1 came out.
Jesus, dude, Blast was insane at GD.
Yeah,
He was so good.
he was amazing at the game.
I think he I think he quit for life reasons, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, how'd you find that?
But the only other level that I've been like one of the first was EXO.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I think I was like either the second or third person to read that.
I remember when you uploaded Death Corridor.
Yeah.
That was like a year ago, almost. That's horrible. It was a year ago.
Yeah, that's been a while.
Damn, that's a screenshot of Erebus being top 1.
Oh my god, that's straight up a screenshot. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Is that your screenshot?
Yes.
Damn. Devoshi, did you verify? Oh yeah, Crimson Planet. I'm trying to think of like other things that you verified that were close to it. Because
The
I remember
closest
Crimson Planet.
that comes to it is, well, recently Amalgam, but Lucid was somewhat close.
Oh yeah. Did you see their? Did you
Like
see
a
what
few
Cairo
months
is
after
doing
or
with that? I
something.
don't know if he's doing it anymore, but he was gonna
Wait,
extend it.
Wooshi, this is
What?
my screenshot.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yatagarasu.
Oh! Wait.
You have IMDb pinned on your Chrome.
No, this was when this was when I was moving to Australia, so I didn't have my computer with me, so I was on this like really shitty laptop that my mum used.
Bloodbath is number 10.
Oh.
That's crazy. Point of Credit's come a long way, dude.
Yeah. Oh, shit, I can't believe this is my screenshot. That's crazy.
Aurora, dude, Aurora by the Criz. The Chris. Oh my
I'm
god,
saving-
I
I'm
love
sa-
that level.
I'm saving the screenshot.
Yeah, that is a for the books right there. I would show it, but it has some like personal tabs and stuff.
I like how Yatagarasu is one of the tabs.
Yeah, I noticed.
Does the screenshot have the? Yeah, it does. I mean, like I could take a screenshot of just the website and then I can show it. This is in June 2017. I'll put it on the screen.
List editors.
Wait,
Dude,
what?
Slip.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wait,
what is Slip up to?
Slip is literally how I met Stormfly and basically the main reason I got into the community, because he was streaming Cataclysm once and the only viewer was Stormfly. So I
Holy
just had like a
shit.
2-hour conversation with Stormfly there.
Yeah.
And then we became friends.
Isn't that
after
crazy?
Dude, Bold.
Bowshed number 5, dude.
Almiros! Oh
Well, I
my
didn't
god.
realize you're the reason why I
Wait, there's
verified
no...
Crimson.
Wait, Almiros was a
I
list
forgot
editor?
about that.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, Wooshi, I remember that as well.
You asked me to verify it because you weren't in the mood to do it yourself.
I mean,
You said it's not that
I mean-
hard at all.
I mean, it wasn't just that. I just didn't like the level.
That's totally fair. Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was
this was
a
the
it was
old
a-
version as
in
well.
a horrible state at first.
This was the old version. Like, I
Yeah.
just really didn't like it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
So I thought,
totally
hey, do you want to do it instead?
You have Slip added on GD. That's funny. Slip was really good too.
Yeah, Slip was
Remember
Did he quit? I'm not
Sills
sure what he's
as
doing
well?
now. Yes, dude. Sills, he came back recently, but he doesn't play the game anymore. It's he changed his channel. His name is Curl now, and he was
Carl?
speedrunning Minecraft, but he hasn't uploaded in like a year. He started speedrunning Minecraft RSG. I don't know what he
This is a
does now though.
Crazy screenshot.
I don't remember what Slip's thing was. Is his channel still up? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's Slip Theo.
Yeah, Slip
Yeah,
was
he
pretty
quit.
high on stats viewer, wasn't he?
Slip quit out of nowhere too. I mean, I
Wasn't
say
he,
out
like-
of nowhere, but
He was like one of the
He
list
was-
grinders back in the day.
yeah. Look in
Yeah.
chat. He like quit out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Well,
I don't know why.
Theo was his brother, right?
Did they share a channel?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Of course,
Maybe he has a
his,
new one.
Of course, this channel about is a Lenny face.
Of course, yeah. That's yeah. There's so many old gens that are giving me a brainwave because I forgot about them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
Peanut Pickle showing up was pretty
These were
cool.
the days.
Dude, there's so many people. Do you remember? This is gonna go
Got a
down a
blade
rabbit
of
hole.
juice joke.
You ready for the? You ready for this rabbit hole?
What?
Anybody remember Mr. PPS?
Oh my.
Yes. Yes.
Dude.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Do you know a lot about him?
I do.
I don't
Yeah, you
remember.
do.
I do.
Oh my god, I would feel shame showing some of the stuff. And like, he's not a bad person. Let's get that
No.
clear. He was just weird. He was just like, you know, XD. But like, one of the fucking the thing with Aquatius.
Oh.
I'm not gonna give hints. I hate saying that and then not, you know, but just I'm not doing that.
This was so long ago that I don't really know what you're talking about, but
Okay.
I never thought ill of him.
I will show you.
I
This
mean,
is so funny.
I never thought. ill of
This
PPS.
is
I don't think a lot of
just-
people did, but I think a lot of people found PPS like
Dude,
odd.
dude,
Oh.
don't. I mean, you can share that if you want. I don't care. I didn't leak it.
No, I don't think I want to share this.
Like what?
I never seen this before.
Yes. Oh my god.
Is that what you would respond with?
See, like, how do you even respond to that? Like, dude, Aqua's answer is exactly what I would have said if I did say something.
Oh. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reveal what that says.
No.
Oh my god. I don't even know who showed that to me. I don't even know who sent that. It's been so long, dude.
I mean, it had to be Aquatius, right? Or at least Aquatius.
Well,
was the one who
Aquatius,
originally-
like, you know, sent it around if that is DMs, but like I don't know where that was sent to where people then showed me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, my shoe just untied. I'm standing up right now. I got that standing
standing
desk.
up?
You know, I need
Oh.
that blood flow in my quads.
I see. You should get
There
a
you go,
standing
fixed.
desk.
I think it's a good investment. If you know, if you're on your computer a lot, it's a good investment. See, this is what I'm talking about. Invest in your room.
What did you invest in?
Invest in the Borg
Invest in your room. I have I got this desk for my birthday. It's like a really large standing desk.
Oh,
It's made by Autonomous. That's the company.
Okay.
I hope I
Danny
didn't get
desks are
ripped off,
nice.
but if I did, oh well, because this is the best desk ever. It's very long, it's very wide, it's very thick, and it's very sturdy. It's rated for like 300, 400 pounds, something. Like when it's all the way up. Anyway.
I was gonna say that's what she said, but yeah.
Dude, how much Robux is your girlfriend? Laugh! Come on. Dude, BoldStep, do you know about the new GD news sources? You remember how we had G News?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
Genius.
We have by the way, that what I just asked him, that wasn't meant to be weird. I'm just brain rotting. The new news source is Daily Dose of GD. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I heard of that.
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
like
I'm not a big fan.
no. I mean I
like-
honestly, I don't even watch them at all. I'm sure Vit
I
12
like
is
the first minute of it.
The
Typically.
main problem I have is that he uses like blatantly clickbait thumbnails. I'm just like, just get this shit off my timeline, please.
no Robux. She's not rated.
Yeah.
Stop. I mean, that's kind of the nature of YouTube now. It's like
I get it, but
mhm.
you
I don't
could
like
at
him either.
least You could at least just make it like more sensational, but instead they use just like blatantly like false. No click.
Oh, you mean like the false tweets and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
mean-
not a fan of.
I get it. The fire in the hole. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
One of the most popular videos has the dash spider thing, but it's made out of
Yeah.
chicken nuggets.
What the hell?
Or that might be chicken fingers. At this point, it's not even clickbait. I mean, I don't have an issue with it personally. Like, unless it's like pure misinformation. Like, it's misinformation in the way that like the tweets aren't real, but you know, I guess since the tweets are kind of paraphrasing what the person did say, it's fine
Like I respect
from what
the
I can
hustle,
understand.
but I just don't like it.
I don't watch them, so what
Yeah.
do I know? I should probably watch
I
them.
didn't even
to,
know
you
about it, honestly.
Yeah.
I should probably watch it to be caught up with the latest GD news.
Yeah.
But
Sounds like you're
Wait,
like
wait, wait,
advertising
Blue.
or like a plug or something.
Blue, do you remember Richinator?
no, I don't. Are you talking about Akinator?
Oh my god, you don't remember Richinator?
Is this a person, or are we talking about Akinator?
I'm talking about the person, like he was the OG.
No, okay, I don't know why I thought
GD
Akinator.
News. No, Richinator was like the OG GD
I know
news source.
Akinator.
Was he? I don't remember that. I guess I'm
My
too young.
last act.
Like he predates even like C. Like he was the original news source. for
Didn't
GD.
Richinator
Was
Sounds
it on
vaguely
YouTube?
familiar, but
Yeah, it was
I
on YouTube.
I'm
Didn't
looking
he
up.
make like a
Remember.
video about the refresh rates or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I found a channel called
Like I think he
Richinator,
was
but I
one
don't
of the
think that's the
first
same
people
guy.
to
Yeah,
find
but
out that Riot had an
he
advantage,
privated
right?
all his videos, but someone re-uploaded
Ah.
the compilation.
Why? Why do you private them all?
Yeah, someone re-uploaded a compilation though. But he was like the original news source.
30 minutes of old Richinator videos re-upload. This is like a yeah. Okay, I was about to send that.
He covered things like the Triaxis drama. Like that's how old it is.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude, I
Dude,
was
you
in
guys
like
remember,
GD Water technically a
back when
news
that happened.
source.
Dude, water.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he covered the Triaxis thing too.
He mainly just covered like drama stuff though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this. Oh,
Man.
Kai, come on,
That's and he made that point.
dude. He put this. He put the fucking Triaxis cutting, not the video on the screen, but like
Oh god.
the screenshot of the having
Oh,
having
no.
the video on the screen.
Oh no.
Dude, that was horrible. Remember that?
Yeah.
Dude, remember all the comments being like, "Pray for Triaxis."
Yeah, I remember.
What is the context of this? I'm just like sifting through his video. I mean, I remember the context, but it's been a fucking really long time.
Wait, Synactive re-uploaded the Richinator thing? What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Dude, this is like memory lane. I'm just going through it right now, and it's just like. I mean, yeah, Water did make literally like 5 videos on Triaxis.
Yeah, Synactive was also like one of the first people, like the first GD people I met.
Really?
Wow, Synactive blocked them. I wonder why. That's a really old screenshot of their channel.
Oh yeah,
Holy.
that's so old.
I found a screenshot of Triaxis' channel when she had 45k.
What do you mean Synactive block?
No. I'm talking about Water. I'm watching
Oh, I see,
watch. That's a tongue twister. I'm watching Water's Triaxis video. Yeah, and then she uploaded I'm a Girl and then like quit or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that one as well.
Is this how old this is? Royal Squad was a thing? No, it wasn't. What? Unless the RS in Chaotic's name meant something
Chaotic
else.
jump.
Royal Squad, what?
When was
No.
Royal Squad made?
Well, wasn't
was
it
Royal
wasn't
Squad?
it called something else? Wasn't it called DW before that?
Dynasty
Might
Warrior.
Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, fun fact, I had no idea what DW meant until like last week.
Don't worry.
Pokemaster 10,000.
Remember Epic Lucas? I remember Jack the Froster.
Oh, I remember Jack the Froster as well.
Victor's so bait. Wargak never cheated. He's so misunderstood.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have him on. He doesn't speak English though, probably. No, we should have who's the guy that I exposed and like literally made him quit the game? 5-1. We should
Me.
get that guy on. Get 5-1 GD on the podcast. What do you think that guy's doing?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't either.
Do you remember the mute troll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I remember when that video came out.
Oh my god. Hydroxic. He was uploading exposing videos as well when I was. But he quit the game. Oh, he's the guy that made the best of Riot. Okay, yeah. I remember this stuff now. This is so long ago. Like, it's so hard to track.
Yeah.
Nocta and Andromeda on the same podcast. Nocta, no. I'm not.
It's
Andromeda
funny
would be
because
cool, though.
I tried inviting Noctafly to my podcast because I thought it would have been funny, but he said no. I think it was because like he just wasn't confident speaking in a podcast or something.
I think
not
that's why a
very
lot of
fluent in
people don't
English.
want to do it. Because, like, this
Yeah.
is never, not never, but this is never, it's not often that this happens in a game like GD. Like, I don't think Osu has a podcast. I mean, it very well could, but every other attempt that I've seen, at least at GD podcast, they never go anywhere because it becomes a commitment. And, like, a lot of them were when the creators were very young. And, like, they're just like, yeah, you know. I think Trusta tried it with, I think Aeon, right? Am I wrong? Someone can correct me on that, but yeah. Yeah, we've been going for a while now. We're gonna end soon, but
Yeah.
All right.
Bubble Blitz has to go soon.
Yeah.
This-
The famous Cincy podcast was cool. I mean, I'm thinking of well, I guess I'll say it now. I'm probably thinking of making some kind of like a finale for that because I do still want to do podcasting stuff, but with famous Cincy podcasts it's a bit hard because Strikewind is in a completely different time zone. Synactive is recently getting really busy with stuff. Cincy doesn't really have much interest in it in general, and coordinating with like guests on top of all that made it too hard. So it's difficult to like make anything consistent with it. So probably I might just end up like moving on from it, and I don't know, like because I do want to do more of this podcast. So I'm thinking of just making like maybe not like a complete finale, but like one more kind of final episode with everyone where I also announce that I'm like moving on from it kind of. And yeah, so I'm still wanting to do podcast stuff, but the famous Cincy podcast is probably not going to work out mainly because of just scheduling difficulties. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we're about ready to end. You want to keep going for like 5 more minutes, or you want to end?
There's not really much else to talk about, is
Not
there?
really much else. Got anything else you want to say? We can do closing statements and stuff.
Sure.
Hmm.
Got anything you want to say, BoldStep? Was this fun? That was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Did you hear the bonkers?
Yeah, I did.
I was
I did.
wondering because of silence, damn it. That was
You
what I
never
wanted to
addressed the
say.
Deimos part? Yeah, we did. That was just like
Yeah,
2
the-
hours ago.
Like this was
So like, dude,
already.
yeah.
Like you did say, podcasting is not for everyone. This was already quite out of my comfort zone, but I got quite comfortable, which is great.
Oh, I mean, look. What's the worst? I mean, I guess it's my mentality. Maybe it's like confirmation bias because like I'm here every time.
Yeah.
But like, What's the worst that can happen, right? I mean, I am
Yeah.
glad that you wanted to do it. I'm glad. I say this every single time, and I should probably stop saying it, but thank you. And you, Wuxi, for coming, even though like you had plans
Yeah,
and
he
stuff
says it every
earlier,
time.
but-
It's not genuine. He says it every time.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude, you're
It's
worth
fake.
like one.
You're
You're worth like
fake.
one singular Robux. I don't want to hear it.
One
You're,
robot.
you're worth one Robux.
You know, Blue and I spent so much effort trying to get our robots off the tree, and you say that.
Yeah, dude, I wish he's the fake one, if anything, because he didn't even help. He was beating 80X.
Yeah, I was busy. I was busy trying to get the Robux off the 8OX.
Dude, who powers the
only
train?
to find out it didn't happen.
Oh yeah, obviously
Oh my god, I
thanks to
remember that.
obviously thanks
Yeah,
to
the robots
Kugel as
power
well
the
for
train,
showing
yeah.
up as well for the fill-in for I guess filling in for Finn because
Yeah.
Finn would have
No,
been
I
here,
filled in for
but he
Finn.
was very tired.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
you know, Kugel it almost didn't work,
Kugel
but
filled
Kugel
in
was like,
for,
I can make it. I'm like, dude.
Ice Cave, right? Wait, who's
Yeah.
usually the other? Yeah, Ice Cave, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
this is all like out of whack, but it's fine. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This was a fun opportunity.
But yeah,
I'm glad I came
I
here.
enjoyed it for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I came here.
And
Yeah,
I
I
am
mean-
down to substitute in the future if like need be, and also if I'm not busy on that day. But yeah.
That's probably what will end up happening at some point. But yeah. Any closing statements, BoldStep and Wuxi and Kugel? Have
Well, I
anything
will
else to
say
say?
that, but I've been playing the game quite a bit again, but I'm still studying, so I'm still quite busy. But I do graduate later this year.
Oh, Bold.
Nice.
Okay.
If you don't mind sharing publicly, what are you studying?
I'm just studying cybersecurity,
Security.
Nice.
which is quite ironic given I verified Killbot and there's all like malware. in it.
Yeah, you beat the virus, so you're gonna
I
beat the
beat
virus
the-
in real life
I
too.
beat the virus. I beat
No,
the
but like,
virus.
seriously, I appreciate you coming on. It was fun to catch up, especially
I
like
appreci-
you, BoldStep.
Yeah, and I
'cause-
appreciate you giving me
yeah.
the opportunity.
We haven't called in years.
I know it's been
Literally
so long.
years. Just for those listening, we literally haven't called in years. Same with Sonics, it was the same thing.
Yeah,
Fucking years. So
it's been so long since I called Sonics as well.
I think it was 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, it's been
Like
ages.
holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's more just catching up than anything, really.
Yeah, yeah. It's been eons.
But like this was fun, man.
Yeah, this
if
was
you ever want to
great.
come on again, just let me know. Same with you, Wuxi.
Yeah.
And we can work something out. I'm thinking an episode in the future, maybe with like Skullo and Sonics or something.
Oh my
And one of
Skullo,
you-
bro.
Stella.
But yeah, no, thanks a lot, guys. See ya.